services than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 8/28/2022. Restrictions apply. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 2H 2021. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Well, looks like this crash in Del Rey has cleared away. Not seeing any tie-ups on the southbound side of 95 near Linton Boulevard. Had a right lane blocked there earlier. So just a heads up for it, but looks like you should be up to speed there. 15-minute ride between Southern and PGA. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples has everything you need for school at prices that won't hold you back. Now Staples comp books and polyfolders are just 50 cents each, plus 1-inch binders are $1.99. In-store only, offer N72, limit 30. Don't send your kids back to school, send them forward at Staples, the working and learning store.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the word PAY, P-A-Y, on our website, realradio921.com. That's PAY, P-A-Y, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You want to do a show?
When were you thinking?
I could do Tuesday.
Tuesday good for you?
Yeah, Tuesday morning's good.
That's today.
That's today?
So, all right, let's do a show.
It's witty. It's entertaining.
It's going to be a wonderful show.
Listen to a radio show like that 5 mornings a week, and you'll never have a blue work day again.
Hey, everybody, you know what time it is?
It's showtime.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The Penthouse.
Yes.
Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yeah, it is The Penthouse on a Fat Tuesday, baby. It's fat because we're here and we're tight. We're ready to go. Got a lot going on for you. Don't forget, you got the chance to win $1,000 9 times a day. Please, we got to make it happen. We need a winner. Get that keyword and make it happen. Then you got a G-Note in your pocket. You can do it wherever you want. Celebrate 4th of July. Go on a vacation for a couple days. Buy yourself, I don't know, maybe a new barbecue sponge. Something. But have yourself a good time with $1,000.
It's only $1,000.
Jimmy, good morning.
Good morning. I don't know if you're going to be able to afford a barbecue sponge.
You never know. Good morning, Francis.
Hi. Good morning.
What is going on?
Well, you know, just another Tuesday in the Penthouse, and now I'm Googling barbecue sponge to see how much those things cost.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey from what I heard.
Martha Stewart has it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
She's got her own line?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, with
Partnered
Puff Daddy.
up with Snoop Dogg.
That's right.
Oh, Puff Daddy now, too?
Yeah,
Oh,
Snoop Dogg,
yeah.
Puff Daddy. Yeah. Everybody's involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know about Martha.
Yeah, sponge. You smoke that bitch.
Smoke that bitch. 877-927-6969. If you know what a barbecue sponge is, let me know, because I know. I had one for years. I didn't know how to turn on my barbecue.
Let me know, because I had one for years.
Makes sense, yeah, typical.
Well, of course, yeah.
Franny's going to give us a test later about the English language. If these are real words or fake, and they know that I will ace it. Right. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. And you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. And then, Jimmy, what is about our new feature that's taken over?
Well, what's really, really taking over things around here is our new TalkBack feature. If you've got the latest iHeartRadio app on your phone, go to that and look for Real Radio 921 on there. We should be on there anyway. And you're going to find a little microphone on our screen. And if you press on that microphone, you can leave a message just like a voicemail or something like that. And I'll usually check them out, make sure that everything is kosher, that we can put them on the air, and we'll play them back. And you guys have really stepped up and had some real good ones lately. So keep doing that. We really enjoy them.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Yesterday, AJ had one that, like I said, I got a bunch of the text messages yesterday. People came up to me after the show yesterday when I was out and about, talked about it, and just a great job. You guys really crack us up when you do them, and we enjoy them. So keep them coming.
Great way to interact with the show.
Now, a lot of things that I have a hard time remembering are passwords. And I forget them. And I know, Jimmy, you got something right out of the gate about passwords, because everybody always has a different password to have, or maybe your PIN number or things like that, where you just forget your password and you're like, man, what the hell was it?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Franny has this one. I don't have this one.
Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Is it you with the password?
Who has the story?
Who has a story about passwords?
Is it me?
Do you have the story about passwords?
No, it's not me. I sent my agenda this morning. I don't know where the hell it is. I was looking for it this morning.
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I was like, and I just looked for it. I'm like, where the hell is mine?
You're funny. Yeah, I don't have anything about passwords.
Oh, okay. Well, here's a hint about passwords. Make it good.
Oh,
I thought Jimmy, you had.
Are you talking about Netflix?
No, I thought Jimmy had it. If you forgot your password at home, how far would you drive to get it?
Cell phone.
Cell phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, your phone. Yeah, I thought it was passwords. Yeah.
Why are you going to drive to go get your password?
That's what I said.
Oh, my goodness. Way to start the show.
I might go to Port St. Lucie.
Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday.
Did I type it wrong?
No. Jimmy, you did not. It says cell phone on it.
This was actually something, they do a survey, but I thought this was just an interesting question for all of us, which is, all right, so you leave work, or you leave home to go to work, and you forgot your cell phone. How far away do you get before you go, you know what? It's too late for me to turn around. And the average person was saying 10 minutes away.
Okay.
That's what this came up with. But I was curious about us.
Yeah.
You know, and
it depends on if you're on a time constraint, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're already kind of running late, or if you have a real stickler of a boss for running late, or maybe an event that you just don't want to walk in and be like the last one there. I guess it just depends, because there has been times where I have left my phone, but then also at the same time, I know it won't be for work. Because at work, I probably would be like, oh, I need to get it. But I know I'm going to be somewhere with most of the people that would be texting me anyways, and I'll do that. I'm like, I'm with everybody who can text me.
Okay.
And if it's like, if my mom or whatever, and I know that maybe something important can come up, I'll have my husband, if he has his phone, I'll text from his phone. Just be like, hey, just in case you're trying to get in touch with me, I don't have it.
Okay, there you go.
But
so there's a couple scenarios. That's a work scenario. That's a personal scenario, too, for you. How about you, Greek?
I probably.
So you're coming up from Boca. You're on the turnpike you usually take, or 95. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I'd probably go back 40 minutes.
You're
40 minutes?
40 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I thought it takes about 40 minutes.
Yeah. So if I was here.
So if you came all the way here, realized you lost your phone, you would be late for the show just so you could go back and get your phone?
No, I wouldn't be late. I'm going on the scenario that I come in, which you guys know I come here at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if I had 3 hours, I would go back.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if I had, I'm not going to be late for the show.
Yeah.
But if I had like 3 hours, which I could fly to New York and come back.
No, I understand that. But your phone, is that important that you would go all the way back from where you came from 40 minutes?
Because I wouldn't have it for 10 hours.
To get there. 10 hours?
Well, the time we get done here, it's 2, 3 o'clock. I mean, from 7 in the morning to 3 is what? 8 hours?
Well, no. I mean, you're out of here at 1:55. And then you go down and do your show in Boca.
Yeah, so it's 45 minutes to get down there. So it's 2 o'clock, whatever. 7 hours, that's a long time not to have a phone.
Yeah.
I mean, I would worry if something happened, God forbid, to my mom, nobody would be able to get in touch with me. I think that'd be my first concern. But I'd probably go back. If I was going to be late, no, I would just say screw it.
Yeah.
But if you have time, what am I doing anyway?
What about you, Jimmy?
I don't know. See, this is a tough one for me because I can't operate here at work without it.
Yeah.
Because we have to have it in order to just to log into computers. We have to have it in order to get a passcode.
True.
So if we don't have that, there's like. I don't know. I could function to some capacity, but I would be so limited. I don't know.
Yeah,
it'd be very difficult. But to have to drive all the way, like if I got all the way here and then realize, oh, I don't have my phone.
Yeah, you might.
To drive all the way back. I mean, that's another 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a haul.
So I don't know.
And gas prices these days.
Yeah.
It would only happen once. Like I understand that was a joke, but I mean, I don't know. It's a tough question for me to answer because I have to have it here.
Yeah.
But
another scenario, right?
If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact of needing it for that, then I would. Then maybe 10 minutes. I'd probably be along the same lines as most people in this poll.
Like
because I can live without it.
Yeah.
If you're talking about like going out and about, not a work situation, me too.
Yep.
Sometimes it's freeing. Sometimes when you do that and you realize it's gone, you're like, oh, all right, screw it.
Yeah. Saturday night I forgot my phone.
Yeah.
And I went out to dinner locally. It was and I didn't go back and get it.
Yeah.
So but I didn't drive, so that might have something to do with it. Somebody picked me up. So I was like, I'm not going to make them go back.
Yeah, you didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, but
sort of.
Yeah, but I think if I was just going to get something to eat, about an hour. Yeah, and a half. I think.
But it is. We are a different situation here, and I'm sure there's other places of employment that do the same. But here at iHeart, we have to have, in order to log into the computer in general, it's not even your email. You have to have your phone that will actually like send you. Well, it's more for your email and stuff, but because I've had it before, and then it's not like you have your phone to go back on to like go online and do stuff. So you really are basically screwed if you don't have it unless I think maybe now because now you can watch us on Real TV. That's realradio921.com, brought to you by our friends over at Monroe's of Palm Beach. I have my iPad. So my iPad actually has the same information as my cell phone does. So I would be okay in that situation. But I don't know about you guys, probably wouldn't be.
Well, we wouldn't be on air if I didn't have mine because I wouldn't be able to log in to start the Zoom meeting in order to get the TV part hooked up. So it's actually quite essential in that case.
Yeah.
Let us know, guys. 877-927-6969. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people would drive back to get it because it seems like it's so essential to so many people. I mean, I see people leave it at a bar or restaurant and they run back in like they left their kid.
Yeah.
It's a phone.
With how expensive they are.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of understanding to that.
Yes, you don't want somebody to steal it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
And how, easily you probably get some information off there in order to, for identity theft too. So I can sort of see it for that reason. Although I understand your point, Greek, where you're really saying because a lot of people sometimes it's, what's that old, it's almost half a joke, but it's going around as a meme, like people that forget their kids in their car.
Yeah.
And like somebody suggested, I think somebody seriously suggested one time, well, put something like your cell phone in the car seat so it'll remind you. Like,
you'll get
you
it
need something important.
You won't leave your kid then.
Maybe your kid is important enough. That's like the running joke to it.
Yeah.
But,
tape your cell phone to your kid's head.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't read that part. I didn't read the taping to the head part.
Yeah. Stay here, Junior. I got to get the call. No, I think for everybody, it's a different scenario. Like Franny said, there's different things you do. You might say like, it sucks when you leave your phone at somebody's house or someplace. I've done that, not realizing it, but that's where you should just keep it in your pocket.
And that's sort of a similar scenario. So, obviously at some point you've got to go back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have to go get it. So, like if you're that far away, or maybe you get it the next day, I don't know. That same poll too also said, what is the appropriate age for getting your child a cell phone, and what age is that?
Everybody has a
they're
different number. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody has a different number. I don't know. 10?
10? Okay. That's
I'm guessing.
Your idea? In your mind, what would you say? For you, not what you think other people would say, but in your mind, what is a good age for a child to have their first cell phone?
Well, I think with all the technology, they have their iPads and computers home, so I'd probably maybe say 12.
12? Okay.
Maybe.
Franny, do you have
Yeah.
do you have a guess at that?
12 sounds
Or
good.
what,
I would say like
again, not a guess. I'm sorry.
I
Let
would
me
say
rephrase it.
getting into middle school, like that 6th grade age, which is I think is 11, 12. Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you, and that seems to be the consensus. Like 13 is what this.
But definitely
this
particular
particular
controls
is.
on that sucker
Yeah,
for sure.
And not only that, we have to. Some of the other things that were brought up was not only like monitoring the apps, parental controls, but just how long they have it per day, right?
Yeah.
So you let them have it as an entertainment value for a certain amount of time during the day, just like a television or computer or anything else.
And I hate to be a negative Nancy, bring it down, but there's so many crazy things that go on in this world. It kind of makes you go, man, well, maybe a younger age, because we have all these terrible things that are happening to elementary school students, and so for them to have a phone just in case of emergency or whatever it is,
to call mom or dad.
Yeah, to call mom or dad makes you go, man, well, maybe younger just because of this crazy world we live in. But I have seen they do have those phones, right, where it's just call mom or dad or call 911.
And that's it.
And I would feel comfortable with that. Yes, you have no internet access, no apps, no anything, but a cell phone for that.
Yeah. I mean, again,
It's not a smartphone. You can get dumb
yes.
phones for that.
Yeah, I mean, there's things you could do, like you said. And I think 100%, like you said, when you start really thinking about everything, it's different scenarios. God forbid you want that, because it's also, I think it's a thing for a child for security. I could call mom, I can call dad, or I can call 911.
Yeah.
But to start letting them on the phones all of a sudden at young ages, and most people, it doesn't seem like they have ages for kids.
No, well, you see, you hear all these stories. They know how to use everything. There's kids who go on to Instacart and order 300 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. There's kids who go on to Grubhub. There's kids who go on to Amazon and buy $2,000 worth of things. Like that is not happening on my dime.
A lot of times, though, that's getting mom's phone,
Oh,
right?
yeah, but they know what they're. They know what they're doing. They didn't accidentally order 300 cheeseburgers. Come on, that one kid who did.
You don't think so?
Well, I know I don't think he meant to do that many. But pretty sure he knew it was going on Mickey D's on there. I'm like, I want this. This sounds good.
We've had a couple of these stories, so maybe you're thinking of a different one, because there's one that I saw. It was like a 2-year-old that did it. I don't think a 2-year-old purposely ordered. I think, it was, $100 worth of McDonald's or something like that. I think they were just pressing buttons. I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
imagine that, though. You're just sitting at home.
Well, wow. Imagine when he's 12.
Shows up.
Yeah.
Or DoorDash shows up with
here you go,
$200 worth of food.
Right? What do you do then?
Here's your order.
I don't think you can return it, right? It's yours now. I guess I call the neighbors over.
Yeah. Party time.
Yeah,
You guys
burger
wanna
party.
eat? It is the Penthouse on a Fat Tuesday. We'll be back in a few minutes. And don't forget, 9 times a day to get some cash. Peace.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
iHeartRadio, let's go!
A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
If you have chronic joint pain, you need to hear this, because now there are advances in medicine that can get you the relief you want with no drugs, no time, and no surgery. Hey, it's the Greek. I'm talking about QC Kinetics. Regenerative medicine using concentrated healing properties from your own body so your body can heal itself. This is exciting stuff. QC Kinetics now has 8 clinics in South Florida, so many people are being treated with outstanding success. Imagine being pain-free. Who wants to live with pain? If you have knees that hurt all the time, or your back, shoulders, or hips, don't assume the old school treatments of steroids, pain pills, surgery that are the only option. It's 2022. It's regenerative medicine is now helping people get lasting pain relief the natural way. These protocols are restoring and repairing damaged tissue, and it can be used on any joint in your body. Call QC Kinetics for a free consultation with their medical staff. From West Palm to Coral Gables, there's a clinic near you. Call 954-787-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 954-78-PAIN. That's 954-78-PAIN. You deserve a life with no pain. Peace.
People constantly ask me, how long is this crazy used car market going to last? And I think we've got 30, 60, 90 days left. But when she drops off, she's going to drop off hot and fast. So if you want to sell your ride, I'd do it now. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com. We're America's best car buyer. We don't beat your CarMax offer. Send you a check for $100. I've never seen a used car market this high. Grab it while you can.
Sell us your car.
GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Would you like to know if you are at risk for Alzheimer's? A new Alzheimer's prevention study is currently seeking adults 55 to 80 years old with normal memory. This study includes a no-cost memory screening and an experimental blood test to detect if you may be at risk for Alzheimer's disease. Those at risk may participate in this study. Compensation available for time and travel. Need more information? Call 833-STOP-ALZ or visit alzpreventionstudy.com. That's alzpreventionstudy.com.
Are you currently working in the air conditioning industry with one of the partner companies of FACAA, but want to learn more skills to advance your career? Register for the Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Apprenticeship Program with the School District of Palm Beach County's Department of Adult and Community Education. Learn the technical skills necessary to meet market demands and the soft skills to make you stand out as a quality HVAC technician. Call the Florida Air Conditioning Apprenticeship Program at 954-999-8309 for more information.
An official message from Medicare. Did you know Medicare.gov/care has information about healthcare providers in your area? At Medicare.gov/care, you can find and compare hospitals, doctors, nursing homes, and more. See detailed information on quality of care and how patients rate their experience. Visit Medicare.gov/care today. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
It's a can't miss summer on Today. This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell. And Keith Urban kicks off your weekend. Watch The Today Show every morning on NBC.
Response to Diamonds Direct's amazing finance offer has been off the charts, so we're extending it through this Saturday. You can go into the holiday weekend with some bling and spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, pick any item, pay nothing down, and enjoy 5 years zero interest financing. It's the best and smartest way to buy, but you can't wait any longer. The special offer ends this Saturday and will not be extended again. Only at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton. Details and more at diamondsdirect.com.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop, exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now, 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak? Over here. Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ziprecruiter.com/free.
Bloomberg Crypto is the new daily podcast from Bloomberg and iHeartRadio that tackles everything from Bitcoin to Bored Apes. Each weekday, Bloomberg reporters and experts from every corner of the industry discuss the latest in cryptocurrencies and explore how it impacts our lives, our politics, and our culture.
How many machines would I need to buy? Not that I will. To kind of mine Bitcoin effectively. Like tens of thousands of machines.
Listen to Bloomberg Crypto on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. Find me tonight, and I will give you a lap dance with a taco. I will be in the Boca Del Rey area. I'm going to expand the globe. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Remember, you got 9 chances a day to win $1,000 on Real Radio with that keyword. Good morning, Mr. Jimmy.
Hello, good morning.
And good morning, Miss Francis.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Greek.
Barbecues are going to be going on this weekend, and they're going to cost you a little bit more. There was a report that it's going to be up 11% from last year's barbecue. So I know that's not great for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are planning stuff and obviously fireworks. At the end of the week, Franny's going to have a list of places that you can check out the fireworks in Palm Beach County. And I know there's going to be a ton of places. That one time I said I was driving up and down the turnpike, and I saw so many fireworks.
Now, G-Man, now, just so people are aware, you're not talking about going out and buying a barbecue grill. You're just talking about everything you would actually put on the barbecue, right?
Yes. Yeah,
like
food.
the meat and the okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know, watermelon, fruits and vegetables, whatever that is.
Greek's meat went up by 10%.
Wow.
Thanks.
I'm surprised that's it.
I think it should be lowered, to be honest with you. I think it should be lowered, but you never know.
According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, the average 4th of July cookout will cost just under $70 this year. Up about $10 more than it was last year.
Feels cheap.
Yeah.
I guess the way that we barbecue, that sounds real cheap.
Yeah, really, $70. That doesn't even get the meat on your grill.
Because we grill, we smoke. This is going to be a smoker kind of. I think. Well, we're doing the same thing. Our buddy gets a house at Sailfish. He rents a house right on the water.
That's pretty cool.
And
nice.
Yeah, and there's a grill there, but then he drags his smoker with him on his truck, and
cool.
We'll be doing that. But yeah, I mean, the way that we go and buy meat, even, I mean, these days briskets are so expensive. They really are. They're in when we went to Costco, over $100
For how many pounds?
for a brisket. It was big.
Okay.
I didn't look at the poundage, but it definitely would serve enough of us. But it's just, I mean, because it's so many of us. It's brisket, it's wings, it's hamburgers, it's hot dogs. It's a weekend's full of food. It's not just one day.
Yeah.
Right? We
Which
do
is nice.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, that's true, too. You're doing a weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, weekend's different. I was just talking about one meal that I read
Yeah.
today, one barbecue.
But they're saying the lettuce is even up.
Yeah.
I mean, ketchup, everything. And not just that, we haven't really talked about it, but I know it's been in the news. Not only is everything up, but they're also secretly making the amount smaller, like the ounceage or how many come in a pack.
Really?
They're like, oh, it used to be 10 and now it's 8. Or
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
There's some different items they're doing that. This particular number came up. It was based on 12 different things you might serve at a backyard barbecue for 10 people without beer or alcohol, which obviously is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Because that can just drastically jump up the price of anything. But the biggest jump this year was the price of ground beef, which is up 36%. And some of the rest of it is like 2 pounds of ground beef is about $11.12. 2 pounds of chicken breast is $9. And 3 pounds of pork chops is $15.26. So that's how they're gauging some of these numbers. Hamburger buns are up, cheese is up, chips are up, potatoes, even stuff like potato salad and pork and beans is up quite a bit. So that's where they're getting some of those numbers from. But then again, when you do something big, like a big cookout, obviously, for what Franny's talking about, obviously it's for more than 10 people or, 10 servings, I should say.
Yeah.
But ground beef was the thing that really took the big jump this year, as was probably all meat. You talk about briskets and whatnot. I can't even imagine what that's going to set you guys back.
Yeah, but those even at the big box retailers, which are probably going to be cheaper than if you go somewhere else. But I noticed the same. We always buy the same thing. We always go. We get the organic chicken breast. We always go. We get the organic grass-fed ground beef. And I noticed that the ground beef that we get was like up $4 than what it was. I don't know, like maybe even like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So
Everything's just
little
skyrocketed.
things like that you just notice, but still going to happen. We're still going to buy this stuff.
Yeah,
we're still going to do what you
have
got to
no choice.
do.
Yep.
I mean,
Send me one hot dog.
You do have a choice, I guess. I mean, you could always do something else besides this, but everything's up. I mean, like Jimmy said, it's not just the meat. It's the ketchup. It's mustard. It's lettuce. It's life.
Everything.
It's life.
Life.
Jimmy, who do we have?
We have Joe on the line. Joe has a tip on where Franny can get her meat cheap.
Oh, perfect.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good, Joe.
Hey, Francis, listen.
Yes.
Did you ever hear of a store named Wild Fork?
I have never heard of Wild Fork, no.
It's WILD, right? FORK. Pull it up. You could get, they have everything there, flash frozen. I buy my ribs there. I do a lot of smoking. Ribs over there are like $5 a pound for, not choice, for choice.
Okay.
At Publix, it's $8 a pound. It's like briskets are like $3 or $4 a pound less. They have everything there. It's a place that you really should look at because you could get briskets there. You could get package, point on it. You could get flats. You could get chicken. You could get pork chops. It's and the food is really, really good. Wild Fork. Check it out.
I'm already on the website. You got me. I'm hooked. They got everything there.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, right when you go on the homepage, it's a big, beautiful brisket already smoked with a nice crust on it.
I'm going to check it out, too. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate the tip.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, they have choice and premium, all right? So there's one store, where Total Wine is in Boynton off of Congress?
Yes. I can find it, I'm sure. I'm up in the Gardens area, but yeah, probably like around Renaissance Commons, or is it more near Boynton Beach Boulevard?
Boynton Beach Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
Just a little north of that.
Okay.
Just a little north of that. And when you pull in there, there's a Wild Fork. Go in there and look. It'll blow your mind.
Well, I appreciate the tip. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Way better than looking at the website, Francis, let me tell you.
Nice.
I like how this Francis thing is sticking.
You have to actually personally go in and see their meat.
Yes.
Who started that?
You did.
Yes, everywhere.
Thank you, Joe.
Colorado, you do something, they'll do it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for taking my call.
Of course. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks for listening.
Speaking of people sending pictures of their meat, we'll have a story about that later, right, Francis?
We sure will.
I won't call you that.
Oh, boy. It's all right.
It is the Penthouse. It's going to get better and better. We'll be back with a trifecta in this day in history. Peace.
When you give up trying to teach your parents how to use their smart speaker and take it home, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Real Radio wants to give you a vacation from inflation by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then take that keyword and enter it on our website, realradio921.com. At the end of each hour, the winner will be contacted by phone, so answer the call, even if you don't recognize the phone number. That's how you get $1,000 in your hand and a little inflation vacation. This contest is brought to you locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today with a few coastal showers. Then showers and storms inland through the afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 80s, feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and a coastal shower chance. Still warm Wednesday with highs near 90 and the chance for more afternoon storms.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If summer is heating up your hiring needs, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor your first job and get hiring today by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ziprecruiter.com/free.
So last week I was raving about how eager I was to get the Morpheus 8 treatment from Begin a New Med Spa, and I finally did it. Hey, this is Franny, and the Morpheus 8 treatment is an advanced microneedling treatment that also utilizes radio frequency energy that penetrates deep into the skin to rejuvenate your skin by increasing collagen production, which helps diminish fine lines and gives noticeably tighter, brighter, and smoother skin. It can not only contour and remodel your face, but also your body. At Begin a New Med Spa, this is just one of the many services they offer. Laser hair removal, tattoo removal, hormone replacement therapy, IV therapy, and an excellent sexual health and wellness program, just to name a few. Make sure you follow them on Instagram at Begin a New Med, where you can see my Morpheus 8 treatment. Also, if you mention that you heard about them from Franny on Real Radio, you will get a free optimal wellness consultation and blood work with qualifying insurance. Check out all they have to offer at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
Are you tired of your current home but finding something new is either too hard or too expensive? Maybe the perfect home is the one you already own. It just needs a bit of a makeover. With a Dream Home Refi from Sage Mortgage, we can help make your dreams a reality. A Dream Home Refi lets you use the value in your home to make the renovations you've always dreamed of. A new kitchen, an extra bath, or even a pool for the hot summer months. At Sage Mortgage, we give all qualified borrowers a rate guaranteed to be below the national average. And with Sage Mortgage, it's so simple that you can get a personalized rate in just 15 seconds. That's right. Sage's proprietary technology allows you to get a mortgage rate just for you in only 15 seconds. Go to sagemortgage.com now to try it out or call 866-638-9452. That's 866-638-9452. Or visit sagemortgage.com. SAGEmortgage.com. Your dream home is closer than you think. Forward Mortgage Lending Incorporated. DBA Sage Mortgage. NMLS ID number 137474. Not available in all states. Equal housing opportunity. This is not a commitment to lend. Not all loans apply. Terms and conditions apply. Call us at 866-638-9452.
Last year, over 2 million people called us in their time of need. When life changes, clients choose us. When results matter, clients choose us. When the stakes are high with just one shot, clients choose us. From coast to coast, morning, nights, anytime, any day, clients just like you choose Morgan & Morgan. So after an injury, who will you choose? There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Men over 50, do you find yourself getting up frequently in the night to urinate? Do you have a weak stream or start and stop flow? Millions of men suffer from benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, an enlargement of the prostate. If you have these symptoms, you may qualify for the Butterfly BPH Medical Study, a clinical study to evaluate a new treatment for BPH. If you qualify, you may receive reimbursement for time and travel. Previously, patients have had to sort through options that involved burning or cutting prostate tissue, taking medication that brought on other symptoms, or just dealing with the discomfort. The Butterfly is a minimally invasive procedure that does not involve any burning or cutting of the tissue and can be done in less than 10 minutes. Find out if you qualify for the Butterfly BPH Medical Study. Call 561-593-1941. 561-593-1941. That's 561-593-1941. Investigational device limited by federal law to investigational use.
They say to never mess with the classics, but Panera did that and more with their new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. Pan-seared chicken, a secret garlic aioli recipe, Parmesan crisps, and pickled chips all on a buttery brioche roll. Try one for only a $1 delivery fee when you order on their app. Restrictions apply.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
95 northbound, a crash by Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard in West Palm, but FHP reports no lanes are blocked. And we have a cooler in the roadway in Boynton. This is northbound 95 by Woolbright Road. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Train. .com.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Welcome back to the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a very good day and everything's going in the right direction for you. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
Of course, Francis is here.
Hey.
Time for a trifecta in this day in history.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, this drama ended. Kyrie Irving announced yesterday he's staying with the Nets for $36.5 million next year. He opted in. Kyrie, can you make it on $36 million? That's what I'm asking. I mean, after taxes and living in the city in Brooklyn, hopefully he can make it and keep his lights on, but he's going to stay with the Nets.
Maybe.
It's going to be close.
You seen rent prices in Manhattan?
Oh, they're crazy. But still, I think $36 million, he's okay. There was speculation he was maybe going to go to the Lakers, possibly the Heat for a sign and trade. I'm happy he's not coming down here. And he's going to be the Nets' problem for the next couple of years, so he's staying. Yankees win again yesterday. They were losing earlier in the game, and then they turned it around. They came back for a victory, 9-5 over the A's. Now they are 54-20. They're just having an unbelievable season. And Deshaun Watson, there's speculation that the NFL is going to suspend him. For a while, he was not going to get suspended, and then he was, and then he wasn't. But the speculation is that he may get suspended for the whole season. A lot of different rumors out there, a lot of different reports, and it's coming from someplace. But like I said, about 2 weeks ago, some people said, he's not even going to get suspended. I found that hard to believe. I thought the NFL would step in.
The hearing's today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, again, anything can happen, but I'm betting over 10-game suspension. That's where my money is.
They're saying that the NFL wants an indefinite suspension of 1 year minimum, and that's what they're saying that the proposed discipline is. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, a couple weeks ago, they were saying 4 games, 2 games.
Yeah. They're talking about keeping it open-ended because given the possibility that there are more claims that will be made against him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But and if that happens, the Browns might have really made a big mistake giving him
They screwed the pooch.
Yep. They screwed the pooch.
Yep.
Thank you, Franny.
No problem.
And that is your first trifecta of the day. And now we're going to get into this day in history.
On this day in history.
Well, hop on the magic carpet ride to 128 years ago today in 1894. Congress declared the first Monday of September to be Labor Day, a holiday to honor the American worker. That happened 128 years ago today. That's been around quite a while, huh?
Yes.
108 years ago today in 1914, Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophia were assassinated, igniting World War I. Now, check this out. On the very same day, 103 years ago today, in 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed in France, officially ending World War I. 69 years ago today, in 1953, workers at a Chevrolet plant in Flint, Michigan, assembled the very first Corvette, a 2-seater sports car that would become an American icon. The first completed production car rolled off the assembly line 2 days later, one of just 300 Corvettes made that year. Wouldn't mind having one of those, huh?
Oh, my God. How much are they worth today?
51 years ago today, 1971, the Supreme Court overturned Muhammad Ali's draft dodging conviction for refusing to fight in Vietnam. 36 years ago today, 1986, Wham! Made their farewell concert appearance in London's Wembley Stadium. Greek brought them out on stage, and Elton John made a guest appearance to sing Candle in the Wind with George Michael.
It was a great show.
Mm-hmm. 25 years ago today, 1997, during their much-anticipated rematch for the heavyweight title, Mike Tyson took a bite out of Evander Holyfield's ear.
Oh, my God.
Twice!
That is still crazy.
He was immediately disqualified for the second bite. Tyson's boxing license was revoked. The two reunited years later on Oprah, where Mike gave Evander a sincere, heartfelt apology. 21 years ago today, in 2001, listen up, Eminem fans, this one's for you. Eminem was sentenced to 1 year probation and community service on 2 gun-related charges. In handing out the sentence, though, the judge told him, quote, "Now is the time for you to please stand up."
That's pretty funny.
19 years ago today, in 2003, the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, The Curse of the Black Pearl, premiered at Disneyland. And finally, 13 years ago today, in 2009, celebrity pitchman Billy Mays passed away just 3 weeks shy of his 51st birthday. Young cat. Gone.
Yeah.
Very young.
But wait, there's more. And that's what happened on this day, June 28th, in our history.
I went for it, too. I went, one more?
But wait.
There's more.
There's more.
877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved with the program. always feel free to pick up the phone. We had on there right away out of the gate. If you forgot your phone, would you drive back? How time-wise would you go? Would you go back home 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour? What would you do? Would you just say, screw it, I'll get it at the end of the day? I think most people would definitely drive back. I think they would. But like Franny says, it depends on the circumstances and where you are.
Yeah, that's the problem with scenarios like this. I mean, there's always ways that you can, twist it. What scenario? What would it take? Do you have elderly parents that you're caring for? Or, siblings that are sick that you have to keep them? I mean, so it's hard to always pinpoint something like But I think it was just trying to take like the average scenario of an average day at work where you don't have weird circumstances like that. By the way, some breaking news here, and Franny had this too, I believe, or maybe it was Greek that had it. But I mentioned there about the Pirates of the Caribbean in there. Apparently, that whole thing about Johnny Depp, that is not true. Johnny Depp is not going to be reprise his character for future Pirates of the Caribbean. That was apparently a rumor that was made up. According to E! Online, a representative for the actor said the claim was made up. There is a future Pirates movie in the works, though the movie has been going forward without Depp for some time. Earlier this year, producer Jerry Bruckheimer shut down rumors that Depp was involved, and Depp himself said under oath that he would not return to the franchise if Disney asked. Of course, we were talking about that too with it during the
300 million or 1,000. What was it? Alpacas?
Yeah,
and that on top of it.
So
he will not do it.
Right, that's what they were talking about, Mr. Was the quote, Mr. Depp. If Disney came to you with 300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing would be and he said correct, to which Depp replied, "That is true, Mr. Rottenborn. That's probably where the idea of the $301 million deal came from." But apparently, that's all rumor, and they're shooting us down. This is not true. He will not be back.
Once again, we got bamboozled by the media. Once again,
Johnny Depp is probably like, "Damn it, that sounds good." 300 million. Yeah, I did hear that early this morning, late last night, actually, where they said it was just a hoax.
That's a very interesting, though, that they're already in the works.
Apparently, one's already in the works. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder who's going to be taking over.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, probably no more Jack Sparrow. I'm sure they're going to have other characters that are going to come in. I mean, you can't. I think it would be ridiculous to have somebody else play him.
Yeah.
Now, is there? Well, I would too, right? That would be very, very difficult to pull off because of how long he's been doing it.
So good.
Now, I've never watched any of them. Is there a possible spinoff? Is there another main character that they could kind of go down a different road with?
There's his name is William. Is it William something? Yeah, Orlando Bloom. But he wasn't in every single one of the flicks either.
No, he was in a few.
He was.
Yeah, not a lot, but I think he was in 2 of them. I could be mistaken. I always enjoyed them. I thought they were good.
I did too. I've seen all of them. They're great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do wish that we reconcile and take the money. But maybe it's not just on Johnny Depp's side. Maybe Disney doesn't want anything to do with him either.
Yeah, they might have been. He's a pain in the ass. When all else fails, you know what you can do? You can get Kevin Hart.
Well, he can pretty much fit anywhere.
I actually watched a
multi-purpose guy.
I watched a Kevin Hart movie there's a new movie on Netflix. I watched it last night. And
it just came out.
Yeah, it's got Woody Harrelson in it too.
Yeah. Dang it, you're gonna say the name of it.
It's something about Toronto. The Man from Toronto.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What is it about?
It's very good. So
dude from Canada.
He's a hockey player.
No, so
he dates Celine Dion.
Woody Harrelson's character is like a hitman. Kind of person, so he's he's just this very scary, he's got this reputation, intimidating guy. And Kevin Hart, I'm not going to ruin the movie, but is in the wrong place, wrong time. It's accidental, and so the people think he's the guy from Toronto.
Okay.
What do they call it? The Man from Toronto, because they do call him the Man from Toronto.
So you've seen it already?
I watched it last night.
This thing has only been out for 2 days.
I watched. Are you shocked? Do not listen. I watch too much. Awesome. You know what happens? Because I do my stuff at the gym, and then I study when I get home, and then I make dinner, and then after dinner, it's sit on the couch and watch television. Is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we'll go for a walk every now and then. I've been trying to get off my ass, but yeah. So we watched this last night, and it's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Comedy? It is. It's comedy. There's some gross parts to it, but I mean, because of the killing.
Yeah. So a little drama to it.
Yeah, little drama, but it's Kevin Hart. heart, so it is funny, even though he has done serious movies.
Now, the hitmans have unions, and do they get off like vacation?
No,
and stuff like that?
not in Toronto. Not in Toronto. No, they don't allow that in Canada.
Yeah. So they think Kevin Hart's the hitman, but Kevin Hart's is like bumbling, like, ooh, like he doesn't know what he does, like he doesn't even punch people.
Yeah.
But it's Kevin Hart, so he makes it funny. Yeah. And I love Woody Harrelson too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Woody Harrelson is so funny.
Mhm.
Every time he's in any kind of role. I saw him over the weekend. Friends with Benefits. I watched that. That was on. He was great in that role. So that looks like a good movie. Check it out. What is it called? Man from Toronto. Netflix. Netflix, send us a check. We'll definitely promote it.
You don't have to send us a check. Speaking of Netflix, it's something I haven't gotten into, but you were talking about passwords earlier. This one is true, though. And they've said it before, but they're like, listen, we're really going to start cracking down on passwords.
That's it.
Quit sharing it with your neighbors,
here we go.
with your friends, with your family.
They can. So, I mean, they can shut this off anytime they want.
Well, back in 2017, they're the ones who tweeted, love is sharing a password.
Mhm.
Like, they were open to it. And now they're like, man, we're really not making money. We're spending all this money on actors and movies and all this stuff.
Don't a lot of companies do that?
Yeah,
Malls.
content. Yep. So the company is suggesting a crackdown on passwords, at least password sharing, I mean. And they're saying that they might be totally getting rid of the password sharing within a year or so. So I know a lot of people who do not have Netflix accounts and who just use other. I did for a long time, years ago, and it was like, I don't even think this person knew I was using his password. Well, it was my ex-boyfriend's brother who lived in Vegas.
Oh,
so my
that's
ex lived,
family.
so my ex lived with me. So he lived with me for a while, but even when he moved out, I was still like, the password's still there, because you don't log in and out of it. So I utilized it forever, but now we have our own account. But yeah, they said about 33% of Netflix users share their passwords with another household. I believe it's more than that. But they said if you are a beneficiary of someone else's Netflix account, you soon may have to pay for it yourself to enjoy the service. So I guess we'll see what happens. But
yeah,
they
well,
say
they've
they're
been
cracking.
threatening that for a little while
They
now.
have.
So it's one of those.
Yeah.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
But it will eventually happen.
Yeah, and eventually they'll get to it and they'll change it. But like Franny said, they were doing it years ago. They were pushing it. It's like stores. You know what? Buy online. Now they say nobody comes in the store. It's the same thing. A lot of companies do things like that. And then the other side, ends up, it hurts you monetarily, and then you bitch about it. But yeah, again, that'd be pretty cool. You just share everything with everybody. I don't need anything. 877-927-6969. How far would you drive back if you forgot your cell phone in a place? Maybe you were down. Would you do it if you? Well, again, depends where you live and where you got to go to work. That's the whole scenario here we're trying to paint. Would you go back the whole time, or would you just be like, screw it after 10 minutes? I'm not doing it. Everybody's got a different amount. I think most people would drive back. That's just my opinion, whether you could do it or not. And 9 times a day, you get a chance to win $1,000. $1,000, people. $1,000 with the keyword. So listen up. You get one every hour, and then it's up to you guys to make it happen. We want a winner on Real Radio. Please, we got to make this happen. Let's do it before Friday. That's our goal. And kick off July 4th weekend with $1,000 cash. Barbecues are up 11%. You'll have a Gino, so you'll be very happy.
Yeah.
You'll buy lots of meat.
So we're talking about spending a lot of money. We are going to have a tax break coming up in a couple days. And I'm posting the list right now along with the news piece. But we have Florida's Freedom Week. It is a tax holiday. Well, and it's going to start July 1st. And go on through the 7th. And so during this time, you can take advantage of these tax breaks for outdoor recreation, entertainment. I put the whole list there. We're talking about fishing supplies up to a certain amount, boating and water activity supplies, camping supplies, pool supplies. Yeah. Sports equipment, admission as well, too, to sporting events, cultural events, movies, festivals, state park entry, fairs.
That's great.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. So it is the Florida's Freedom Week tax holiday. I am on, will be up very shortly. I'm posting it right now. It'll be on realradio921.com. You can check out the whole list. You just got to search for that Penthouse blog. Always link to our Facebook, always link to our Twitter, which is Real Radio 921. But I have the whole list there, along with the news piece that was done by WPBF, our local news as well, too.
That's great. That's interesting. Is this a first for that? Because I've never heard of it. Usually they do it for like school supplies.
Yeah,
I've heard of that, obviously.
I think it is.
I know recently they've been talking about maybe, but this was on the federal level, about a tax-free, like a tax break for gas was one thing that they were talking about.
So I could buy
I've never heard of this.
So I guess he announced it. Our governor, DeSantis, announced this last year for this coming year. So,
okay.
so it is. So yeah. So
Excellent.
the Florida's
there you
Freedom
go.
Week tax holiday. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's great. It's all the stuff to go have a really nice summer. Outdoor equipment, fishing equipment, even admission to live events, museums, parks, all kinds of stuff.
I wonder if I could buy dolphin tickets that week and not pay tax on it.
It says sporting events. I have not live events. I haven't looked, G-Man, to see because I guess we'll see July 1st.
Yeah.
Exactly how that breaks down. But yes, I put the full list up there for you if you want to seek it out.
That's great.
It'll be up very soon.
Yeah, take advantage. I mean, concerts, everything. That's awesome. Tax and fees when you buy tickets always suck. They always add up to everything. You always hear that. Well, there's fees, there's taxes, and then you get it, and you're like, oh, Jesus. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. On the table early today, right out of the gate, was your cell phone. If you left it someplace, how far would you drive back or from your home? Let us know. The average, I think, Jimmy, you said was about 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes. That's what they said on there. So you would end up losing upwards of, 20 minutes or so of your commute. And this is just the average scenario, not something special where you're, a caregiver or something along those lines. I gave a scenario for myself that I'd be rendered almost useless at work without a cell phone just because of the way we have to, enable to get into our computers here. But just the average person, the fact of you would be without your cell phone for personal reasons like that. And most people said 10 minutes.
We got some Florida stories coming up. France.
You know what else we got coming up? We got another keyword coming up too. So don't go too far because in the just after this short little break coming up, we're going to give you another keyword for the 11 a.m. hour, and it'll give you a shot at $1,000. So don't go anywhere for that. So, but Franny, you got some What the Florida stories coming?
Yeah, it looks like we have some of those kids have been identified with that mansion party, that $8 million mansion party.
Oh, busted.
Yeah, we got some kids identified, as well as a Florida woman who stole some money. And some people were like, good for her, from an HOA. Well, because people hate HOAs, right?
Yeah.
And she bought all kinds of stuff, including tickets to see the Bucks.
Oh, right. Awesome. Nice. Go see Brady.
Yes, I'll get into that and so much more when I get back right here on Real Radio 92.1.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your shot at $1,000 is coming up in just a few minutes. It's the Inflation Vacation on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7, presented by the Glass Chamber.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today with a few coastal showers. Then showers and storms inland through the afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 80s, feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and a coastal shower chance. Still warm Wednesday with highs near 90 and a chance for more afternoon storms.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If summer is heating up your hiring needs, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor your first job and get hiring today by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Each week on the Martha Stewart podcast, the woman who's done it all, from TV to magazines to radio and more, engages in intimate, in-depth interviews with some of the world's most fascinating people.
Every time I go anywhere, all they want to know is, how's Snoop?
You don't think I get approached all the time by people that say, do you think you can get me a picture of Martha? You think you can get an autograph?
Listen to the Martha Stewart podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Though the COVID-19 pandemic is winding down, vaccinations are still encouraged. We asked Sarah Lovenheim, Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, about the current priorities of the vaccine education campaign.
So where we are in this pandemic at this moment is every American across the country has access to resources, whether it's the vaccine or now the booster shot too, depending on your age and eligibility, or a second booster shot even, depending again on your age and eligibility to protect yourself. And while we've been sharing messages for many, many months throughout the pandemic, we certainly always have more work to do. We want to reach everyone in every pocket of the country possible, and our campaign is communicating every single day in up to 14 languages. It's a whole of government approach, really, to educating the public.
To find COVID-19 vaccines and boosters near you, check out vaccines.gov.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 8/28/2022. Restrictions apply. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 2H 2021. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement. Hi there, it's Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, and we want you to join us every morning for today's Can't Miss Summer.
We got new ways to get healthy, to have fun on a budget. We're going to help you with every single thing you need because we want you all to have your best summer ever.
This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway, from an epic camping trip to a relaxing staycation. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell, and a concert with country superstar Keith Urban to start your weekend.
Watch the Today Show every morning on NBC.
Hi, I'm Victoria Salinas, FEMA's Acting Deputy Administrator for Resilience. Hurricane season is here, and you are in a neighborhood that could flood. Here are some low and no-cost tips to help you get set. Store documents like passports and birth certificates in a flood-safe place. Elevate items that you want to protect. Toss out the debris from gutters and drains. Visit floodsmart.gov/set and ready.gov to learn more.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Should be a pretty smooth ride if you're on 95 right now. Anywhere from Boca to Jupiter, accident-free. FHP reporting the Turnpike is the same thing. Accident-free and looking good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by News Nation. Want the news without the noise? News Nation is news for all America, reporting all sides. No spin and no agendas. Go to newsnationnow.com/join us to find News Nation on your television provider.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword bank, B-A-N-K, on our website, realradio921.com. That's bank, B-A-N-K, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you're having a good day and enjoying yourself. Thank you for listening to Real Radio all the time. We always appreciate it. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
Francis is here.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
And now it is time for Florida Stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Yeah, so just a bit of an update because they have not released any names of the kids, the sheriff's office, but they have said that they have identified some because these kids were not too bright. Well, the whole situation sucked. This is where they vandalized, threw a party at this $8 million mansion, and they posted Snapchats, Instagrams, videos of themselves. And they did not do anything to hide what they look like, blur out themselves or anything. You just see them with the face and so the pictures that they're showing of the kids identified, like you got the one kid who's got the 5 championship rings on his hand.
Oh, they got him?
Yeah, you got another. I mean, and they're showing, like, you can see these kids, their face clear as day. So they said, yeah, they made significant headway, and this is the Walton County Sheriff's Office, in its investigation surrounding this party at this multi-million-dollar mansion in Seaside. They said that they have identified many of the kids. And the reason, because, is what I said. Deputy said they photographed and recorded themselves.
Here you go.
Yep, pretty easy. Pretty easy.
And they're kids, so you get 1, you might get 5.
Yeah, they just rat each other out.
Yeah, I mean, because they're all looking at probably going to be some discipline, I would think.
Yeah.
Breaking and entering.
Of course. Well, not just that. They stole stuff.
Yeah. Peyton Manning football.
So public information. They stole a gaming console, all kinds of sports memorabilia. Like I said, that $1,500 bottle of wine. And as G mentioned last week, the owners were like, listen, we can replace the stuff. But what you can't replace is peace of mind. After the kids went into our bathrooms, tried on our clothes, they're like, you can't put a price on violation of privacy. And that's what it is. So they are well on their way with this investigation. And as I mentioned, they said that they've made significant headway. So I'm sure in the next few days we will possibly see some arrests. And then we have a Florida woman who's like, these kids, she stole some stuff. So this woman, Jamie Fonville of Tarpon Springs, was an account manager. And she issued checks on behalf of 58 different HOAs for, it's called First Choice Association Management, which is an HOA management company in Palm Harbor. Well, I guess they were getting tipped off, and Pinellas County Sheriff's Office got involved, and they became aware of this fraudulent activity involving a bank account overseen by the company. So they started investigating, and they saw that she had manufactured fraudulent checks with 3 HOA account information on them, deposited the checks into her own personal bank accounts.
Makes sense.
Yeah, always, right? She used the money to pay her credit card bills. She also spent it on Buccaneers game tickets.
Oh, come on, see Brady?
Daily living expenses like groceries. They said the total financial loss amongst all reported victims was estimated to be over $228,000.
Wow, well, she did more than that. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, credit cards? Wow,
Yes.
what else? How much did she owe?
Yeah.
She's
so
going to jail.
She was arrested. Yeah. Oh, no, she was arrested and charged with 3 counts of felony scheme to defraud. Booked into the Pinellas County Jail, and they are checking to see if there's more victims, by the way, too. So they think that it's not, like I said, she was overseeing this HOA company, 58 different HOAs. In this company, they handle 58 different HOAs.
You know how many houses she must have had? My God.
Yeah, they're saying that she was accused of ripping off 3 HOAs to the tune of nearly $230,000.
That number almost seems low, having that many, possible victims.
Yeah.
But maybe it was the ones that really didn't check she only used. You know what I mean? Maybe there was a tighter lock on the other developments where they knew.
Well, like I said, 3 HOAs is that they're saying right now. So they're saying, well, maybe more because, as I mentioned, the company that manages this First Choice, they have 58 different HOAs under that umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where, like, if you know any of those other 58, they're like, come forward if you feel like you've been defrauded. Because right now we know 3 for sure. So
you think
that number might increase significantly.
Yes.
You think they'll let her out on Sundays to go to Tampa Bay games, Jimmy?
Probably should. I mean, it is Tom.
Imagine if she said that to the judge. Can I get out Sundays just for a couple hours to go to
I got
games?
these Tampa tickets here. The Lightning law.
I wonder if there's season tickets because that's a lot of money. $230.
Yeah, I mean,
she had the money to do it. Yeah,
I'm saying she must have owed a lot of money in credit
or
cards.
she just did it for years and it just added up. I don't know.
You hear a lot of stories like that with different things. And
She's
you
carrying Chanel purses and Birkin bags and stuff.
Yeah, that'll add up quick.
Yep.
She's not bringing that with her.
We have a South Florida man who he really wanted some chicken nuggets. We'll just say that. So this guy, and this is according to the suspect's arrest reports, who he said he got out of his car, the victim, got out of his car, and he was approached by John Earl Taylor. And John Earl Taylor asked the victim, he was like, hey, it was at a Wendy's. He was like, can you get me some chicken nuggets? Can you buy me? He's a stranger, mind you. And the victim told Taylor that he only had enough money for himself. And he proceeded to walk into the Wendy's.
All right, makes sense.
Well, as he was leaving the Wendy's, that's when Taylor approached him again, but this time pointing a semi-automatic gun at him.
Oh, wow.
With an extended magazine. Taylor then demanded that he hand over his gold chain and car keys. Obviously, the victim was in fear for his life, so he complied with Taylor's demands. He then got into the victim's car and took off.
Did he steal his nuggets too?
Right? You would think. I think he just took the chain in the car. All over, but he wanted the nuggets originally.
This is scary.
And so, yeah, they said that.
This is earth-shaking.
It is earth-shaking. And the burglary detectives spotted the victim's car the next day, mind you. It wasn't the same day. Parked in a parking space. They said, and he was still there. Taylor was seen entering the vehicle and fleeing as more police officers arrived. I guess they decided to go for a little chase. He eventually crashed the car, so that sucks. So now the guy's got a crash car too.
Yeah.
He ended up crashing the car, and that's how they busted. They got Taylor, and he was transported to a medical center to be treated for minor injuries. And then they were like, after you're done with that, we're going to take you to the detention center. He now faces charges of armed robbery, carjacking, fleeing and eluding police, and driving with a suspended license. All over not getting some chicken nuggets.
See how one thing
It
leads to
is,
another.
man. Now it's just like, I feel like if anybody asked me for nuggets, I just should say yes.
Of course.
I did the other day. I had some guy ask me for food.
Did you?
When I went into a McDonald's.
Yes.
I got him a chicken sandwich.
That was
That was
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
Well,
Did
if
he
you
thank
say
you?
no, they may take your gold chain.
Exactly. Now I'm going to do it every time.
Jimmy, did he thank you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, if somebody asks you for food, you think they're, down and out, you want to help.
No, he's like, I said no mayonnaise. And they threw it at him.
What's wrong with you?
People lose their mind. There was another story of somebody attacking a Subway worker. Another one because
of mayo.
Too much mayo, I think it was.
Yeah.
I was like, people lose their mind at these fast food
Well, it
restaurants.
does suck with mayo on it, so.
Everywhere. I was at a bagel place Sunday morning, like 6:30, and they put the wrong thing on the bagel. This guy went crazy. I mean, 6:30 in the morning. How
Yeah.
can you get that upset? The guy and he looked at me and goes, "You got something to say? You better check your order." And I was like,
Oh my, yeah. It just,
But that was a shooting.
Yeah, it was.
This went over to mayo.
Yeah,
That was a shooting.
it
That
was.
Dude got shot for that.
It
That's,
was.
No.
But it's like
Damn.
just what is wrong with people? Just be cool and be like, you know what? And I've had my orders messed up. I think we all have.
Yeah.
Just go back and just be like, listen, it's not correct. You just have to be nice to people and they'll fix it for you. That's it. You don't have to shoot people over mayonnaise.
or yell at them,
Yeah.
or hit them,
Or take their car.
or take their car, or their gold chains.
Yes.
I don't have any.
Scary.
Is that me?
So I have a couple things really quickly on our text line because we were talking about the
Oh,
sharing
nice.
of passwords going away. 47142 started off with Real Radio. So Donna texts and she said that Netflix has been charging her $2 a month for password sharing for over the past 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Really?
She said I recently canceled it. She said my son's girlfriend already had an account. So yes, I guess she canceled it. We were talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. Jimmy said that they were already in the works, and Johnny Depp is the whole thing is not true about him going in for $301 million. And they say Margot Robbie is actually going to be taking over as a new character.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No objections here.
Yeah.
I think we're all in
Walk
for
the plank with her.
I think we're all in for that one. And then Brett from Melbourne listening on the iHeartRadio app, and we'll get to this when we come back, Brett. It says, Happy Taco Tuesday, Franny, Jimothy, and Greek. I would drive back from anywhere for my phone. He was like, without it, I can't listen to my favorite show.
Oh.
How do you know he's talking
What
about
show?
us?
What
No.
show? I was going to say, what show?
I'm just kidding because it says, and only reason it says, and get the magic that Greek provides us, like Misspeak 105. So I think that's a
is that
hint.
a request?
I think that's a hint. Thank you
Okay.
for the greatness. Money is on the dresser.
can do that.
So for Brett from Melbourne, we're gonna get you 105.
Oh, look at that. It's right there. How quick is this? There you go, buddy.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
And it says a lot. You've been listening on and off for 10 years. And you definitely don't have good taste in radio.
You're listening to the radio.
Like I said, I hope in a couple weeks it changes. because I definitely need something. If not, I'm going to start dancing with kangaroos, and that's going to be brutal.
I'm a kangaroo.
That's going to be brutal.
That's a great one, Mike. I agree with you 100%. I get you 50 signatures for 45 people on that one.
Pretty impressive, right?
I'm trying. Believe me when I tell you. I'm moving so fast, I'm walking backwards, then I walk forwards, and then I fall down.
Falling down, that's a sight gag. How would anyone see you fall down on the radio?
He said, no, I don't. I said, okay. That was my one reprise.
Speak English.
The one.
Speak English.
That's right. Chop, chop. We're getting up. We'll be like roosters with you. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
And like I've told people, your greatest gift is your love that you give me. So if you give me your greatest gift, how can I not give you something that bothers you?
Mr. Thoughtful.
How can he do it? How can he do it?
What is wrong with this mind? I'm starting to wonder. I didn't for years, but now...
Just now? This was it? This was the tipping point?
Yes, 105 did it. 105 was a cherry.
That was the tipping point.
Yeah,
That was it.
It was a straw that broke the camel's back.
There's a lot of things I should have, but I don't know. All of a sudden, it's starting to get to me. It is the Penthouse, and we'll be back. You gotten me for 19 years. They're like, working with you is like working a dog year. It's like 7 years times 19. We'll be back, and I'll tell you something about the maybe job you want to get, because there's a shortage of them. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm telling you right now. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
iHeartRadio, let's go! A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today with a few coastal showers. Then showers and storms inland through the afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 80s, feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and a coastal shower chance. Still warm Wednesday with highs near 90 and the chance for more afternoon storms.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If summer is heating up your hiring needs, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor your first job and get hiring today by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
An official message from Medicare. Did you know Medicare.gov/care has information about healthcare providers in your area? At Medicare.gov/care, you can find and compare hospitals, doctors, nursing homes, and more. See detailed information on quality of care and how patients rate their experience. Visit Medicare.gov/care today. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
The Ron Burgundy Podcast is back. Join America's favorite anchorman for the 5th season of his hit comedy podcast as he delights a live audience with celebrity interviews, juggling skills, and humorous musings that leave you wanting more.
I'm afraid of Jell-O and wild boars and Canadians.
Listen to the Ron Burgundy Podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Macy's 4th of July sale has everything you need to make a splash at the barbecue, with great deals like 50 to 60% off swimwear for all, and dry off with plush Charter Club beach towels for $40. Plus, get 40% off almost all sandals now during the great sandal sale. And Macy's Star Rewards members can earn rewards even faster during Star Money bonus days. See Macys.com/Star Rewards. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
You know when you see a great deal on the phone and then you find out it's not for you? Not at Verizon.
They just gave us all a new iPhone 13.
So we both got the same great deal.
Yep.
Get iPhone 13 on us with select trade-in and 5G unlimited plans for every customer, current, new, everyone, to show the love. Only from Verizon. $799.99, 128 gigabytes only. Device payment purchase with new or upgrade smartphone line required. Less up to $800 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trade-in conditions apply.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Should be a pretty smooth ride if you're on 95 right now, anywhere from Boca to Jupiter, accident-free. FHP reporting the Turnpike is the same thing, accident-free and looking good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by News Nation. Want the news without the noise? News Nation is news for all America, reporting all sides. No spin and no agendas. Go to newsnationnow.com/join us to find News Nation on your television provider.
Bloomberg Crypto is the new daily podcast from Bloomberg and iHeartRadio that tackles everything from Bitcoin to Bored Apes. Each weekday, Bloomberg reporters and experts from every corner of the industry discuss the latest in cryptocurrencies and explore how crypto on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday for everybody. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
11:45. We got a giveaway for you. Francis is here.
Hey.
So the airlines are reporting major shortages with pilots, and that's one of the reasons why there are so many delays this summer, which is not a good thing. So I don't know, Jimmy. What do you think of me as a pilot? You think I could?
I think it's perfect.
Oh, Franny was like a little.
Yeah. Great. It's like this wheel of misspeaks. You don't know where you're going. I'm scheduled for Vegas, but I may end up in Maine.
This is your pilot speaking, the Greek. I want to thank you for, first of all, choosing the airlines. But again, I'm flying a plane. Why wouldn't you choose it?
By the way, didn't you notice the coat when you got on?
Yeah, I'm just saying. We're scheduled to be in Vegas in 3 hours. But we could end up in Maine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could end up in Wyoming. And really, you know what I mean? I don't really pay attention to any of this stuff up
if
here.
You look out the right side of the aircraft, you're going to see Italy. I know this trip seems pretty long. It's because it is. Went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way. Don't worry, I got a lot.
I forgot my cell phone. I got to go back and get it.
I got a lot of connections with people, so I got to hook us up. We'll get gas in the air, so don't worry about it. We're not going to run out of gas. No, that's what they're saying. One of the big problems is that there is a shortage of pilots. So if you're young and you know what, you think you want to fly planes, you should start applying right now and try to make it happen.
Tell you what, they're making some really good money these days. It's a great profession to get into. I mean, obviously, it takes a long time to train and get into it, and does require a lot of money up front. But you know, if it's something that you love to do, it's definitely a passion worth doing, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's something we never heard about before. I mean, it's where there's a shortage of pilots.
Man,
and
well, they used to. I mean, it used to be such a hard industry to get into. I mean, back when I flew in '95, that was about the time frame, '95, '96, in that time frame. And back then, I mean, you couldn't. It took years and years and years because they were getting all the Navy pilots that were retiring and going, and because the one thing that they love obviously is you want people with man hours and of course you come out of the military and you've got hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours already lined up, so you've already got it and you go right in and slip right into those positions. So I don't know if something's happened where that's not happening as much anymore, or there's just that much more of a demand for pilots. I know recently it's obviously been an issue with COVID and all that stuff too. So, I mean, that just compounds it. But it seems like the past 10 years or so, it's been a little bit more. How about you, Franny? Do you get any sense of it from your friend that does it? Because I think he's a JetBlue pilot.
He's a JetBlue pilot. Yeah, I also have an acquaintance that's a Spirit airline pilot too.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But I mean, he's talked about the shortage.
Right.
He's still busting his ass and still out there flying and stuff. And
he's ex-military, right?
No.
Okay.
He is not.
So he went through civilian wise doing it. So
it's got to be a very stressful job. I mean, it really does. I mean, you're flying a plane with,
But there's a passion for it too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they love what they do.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just saying it's I think it's a very stressful job. You have hundreds of people's lives in your hand.
And it's not, I mean, the whole airline industry itself has really got a shortage. I mean, pilots are one, but I mean, flight attendants too, they're having problems.
Baggage.
And air traffic controllers. Apparently, that was another article I just read the other day where they have a massive shortage of air traffic controllers now. And that's, I mean, you want to talk about, I mean, that's not just one plane that they've got to ground. That's, several planes that they have to ground if they don't have enough people to direct them. And you want to talk about a stressful job?
That is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is up there. I mean, I think it was one of the most stressful compared to firefighters and dispatchers in the past. And this is some years ago, but even nowadays, I mean, it can't be much better. That is one job I would never even want to think about taking.
No, they do say that in a lot of reports. The stress is unbelievable.
Yeah. The lack of them is why I didn't go to Jamaica.
Yep. Back to Jamaica. Not in this country, but still in all, same thing.
Yeah, but I think, it's all industries right now. And it's unfortunate because this specific industry, it's ruined a lot of people's summer vacations, vacation time.
Yeah.
All these flights are getting canceled. But I know I did see last week about how Walmart, and they're saying in general, though, that the hiring landscape or job positions for retail store managers and sales managers is actually at a growing rate of 7%. And this is according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. They're thinking that probably close to almost 28,000 new sales manager jobs should be created in like the next 10 years. And Walmart Superstore is concerned about having enough managers. So they have a bunch of job openings. They said just in general have risen about 11.5 million in March. And so they're really looking and for some reason they just can't get any solid people. But I didn't realize, I know we've talked about this before and maybe it just slipped my mind, but holy moly, I didn't realize how much their annual salary is that they pay for store managers. They typically pay an annual store salary of $200K plus. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. $200,000. Yep. And so.
But that's a big job. Those huge stores. That's just a store manager.
Yes.
Who runs the whole place.
These are the store managers. Yes. But it doesn't say what level of store manager. It doesn't say if you're the general manager, assistant, or I don't know.
I think that'd be like a regional manager.
Right. But it says for store managers.
For store?
That's what it says.
Wow. Boy.
Oof.
Right? Look at Wally World.
Yeah.
What kind of bennies you get with that?
I'm sure you probably get pretty decent benefits too.
Get a discount on dog food or something?
I'm going to need it these days. I got to buy 2 different kinds.
That's right. I heard about that.
Yeah. And my dog has to be now on like this new dog food for the rest of her life. And it's like $90 a bag.
Oh, wow. How long's the bag left?
So much. It'll last long because before they used to share the same food. So at least we'll have it for a while. We just got it. So we'll see how long it'll last her. But yeah, they were saying, with that in mind as well, too, Walmart has launched this college to career program, which also puts college students on the fast track to a management position. So they say within 2 years after joining the company and a starting salary of $65,000. So like they even take the college kids and they help them with college and they get them into a management position, right?
$65,000
starting. Yeah.
Jeez.
When they're helping with college, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Who do we have, Jimmy, on hold?
Apparently, we have George Washington checking in with us from heaven. Hey, George, what's happening?
Well, I need to come clean.
Uh-oh.
I cannot tell a lie.
Okay.
I did cut down Abraham Lincoln's pecan tree, but that was only because he owed me 2 bushels of pecans, and his check bounced.
Nuts.
That makes sense. I mean,
Does it?
in a way.
Does it really? Does it?
Oh, wow. It is the Penthouse. Wow. It is the Penthouse.
My words exactly.
Yes. It is a Tuesday. We're going to come back with a trifecta. At 11:45, you guys got a chance for a big giveaway.
Oh, boy.
We'll come back and give you all the information and a lot more. Keep on your hula hoops, baby. Peace.
Be like the smart kids, like the summa cum laude of your workplace.
What?
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Real Radio wants to give you a vacation from inflation by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then take that keyword and enter it on our website, realradio921.com. At the end of each hour, the winner will be contacted by phone, so answer the call, even if you don't recognize the phone number. That's how you get $1,000 in your hand and a little inflation vacation. This contest is brought to you locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today with a few coastal showers. Then showers and storms inland through the afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 80s, feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and a coastal shower chance. Still warm Wednesday with highs near 90 and the chance for more afternoon storms.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Are you tired of paying high interest rates on your student loans, car loans, or credit cards? Sage Mortgage and their quick cash refi can help. Home values have gone through the roof, so why not use some of that money to consolidate all of your debt into one payment at a lower interest rate? Not only can Sage Mortgage's quick cash refi get you a quote in 15 seconds, but they can get your debt consolidated in nearly half the time of the big banks, saving you money quicker, all while providing top-notch customer service, which you can see from their 4.8 stars out of 5 on Bankrate.com. Visit them online and see your guaranteed low quick cash refi rate in only 15 seconds at sagemortgage.com or call in at 866-638-9452. That's 866-638-9452. With Sage Mortgage on your side, you may be richer than you think. Forward Mortgage Lending Incorporated, DBA Sage Mortgage, NMLS ID number 1374724. Not available in all states. Equal housing opportunity. This is not a commitment to lend. Not all loans apply. Terms and conditions apply. Call us at 866-638-9452. Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's a can't-miss summer on Today. This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell. And Keith Urban kicks off your weekend. Watch The Today Show every morning on NBC.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Hi, I'm Victoria Salinas, FEMA's Acting Deputy Administrator for Resilience.
Hurricane season is here, and you are in a neighborhood that could flood. Here are some low and no-cost tips to help you get set. Store documents like passports and birth certificates in a flood-safe place. Elevate items that you want to protect. Toss out the debris from gutters and drains. Visit floodsmart.gov/set and ready.gov to learn more.
If you're a valued customer, you deserve a simple gesture of appreciation from your credit card company. And that's why Discover matches all of the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Should be a pretty smooth ride if you're on 95 right now, anywhere from Boca to Jupiter, accident-free. FHP reporting the Turnpike is the same thing, accident-free and looking good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by News Nation. Want the news? Television provider.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a very good morning, and it leads into a great afternoon, a fantastic evening. How's that? Oh, let's trifecta. I am the Greek. Jimmy is here.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
And now it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, Kyrie Irving is staying with the Nets. He decided to opt in on his deal, so he's getting $36.5 million. So he will be back next year playing for the Brooklyn Nets. Thank God he's not coming to Miami, because Miami was one of the teams that might do a sign and trade, or the Lakers or the Clippers. But it looks like Kyrie Irving is staying in Brooklyn. So that means Kevin Durant won't leave either. He's got 4 years left on his deal, but there was speculation if Irving left, Kevin Durant might go to the Nets and say, I want out of here too. So it looks like the Brooklyn Nets are going to be intact and try to have a better season than they did last year, because this year they did make the playoffs, but they were swept in the first round by the Boston Celtics. And the Yankees won again last night, 54-20 now, 54-20. And they were winners last night, 9-5, the best record in baseball still. 75 games under their belt, but they got a lot more left. They got another 87 games. So we'll see what happens with the Yankees. But right now, they are doing everything they can. And Deshaun Watson, there is a possibility he gets suspended in the next 24 hours from the NFL. Speculation from 4 games to no games to 10 games to the season. I'm betting over 10. That's where my money goes. Betting over 10 games he gets suspended for this season, upcoming 2022 season.
I'll write on that too. I'll take the over.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think, Jimmy, you too, or no?
Yeah, I took the over yesterday when we were talking about it, and I think that number, we were starting at, 8, I believe?
I think 6.
6,
yeah,
was it?
6. Yeah. You were the one who said, hey, I'm going over 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think over 10. I really think he's going to get suspended for over 10 games. We'll find out maybe today or tomorrow what's going on with the NFL with him. Because I know their investigation starts today. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
So you guys want to play a little game?
Sure.
Well, it's not necessarily a game. It's a quiz. And I thought this would be fun because if you are familiar with Misspeaks or just listen to the show every day, that's how we get the material for Misspeaks. It comes out of Greek, and he likes to make up words.
Yeah, well, and then I kind of twist it around,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Deep fake it.
I'm not making anything up. I believe these are actual words you can utilize in English language.
But they're not real.
We know you believe it.
Yes. But they're not real words.
This is your pilot speaking? Good afternoon.
Yeah. So they came up, BuzzFeed has a quiz, and we just have to guess, are these real words or fake words?
I'm going to film
So it's very simple. This is a yes or a no. And I got stumped with a few of these. I do, but I thought this
Really?
would be a fun game to play with Jimmy and G-Man, and of course you out there, you can play with us. So, first word I have here is bibble. B-I-B-B-L-E. Is bibble a real or fake word?
Bibble.
Bibble.
You going to be wearing your bibble tonight when you come over?
I'm going to say like a rack and boca fake.
I'm going to say that's a bibble truth.
Bibble is actually a real English word. And
Nice.
no, you can't wear it. It's a pebble. That's what it means. It means pebble. So you can't wear it. So your definition was incorrect, but you did get it right.
Why can't you wear it? Maybe wear it around your neck.
A pebble?
Yeah.
All right.
Like a diamond necklace or something?
Okay, all right, fair enough. I see where you're at. Why not? Pebble necklace? A bibble. I don't think that's what you thought.
Nope. But that's okay. That's okay.
I get there a lot of times and I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh my goodness.
This is true.
Yes.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
I got there.
Life.
No clue how. Life.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about this?
That was harsh.
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Not sabotage, but sabotage. Zabotage.
Oh, I that's a word. I know somebody who sabotages me every day.
So do I.
Are we going real or fake?
Fake.
I'm going to go real because
All right.
of the injunction of Boca Raton. Go ahead.
No, that is a fake word. So, Jimmy, you were correct on that one.
I knew. I just threw it.
Oh, did you know?
He wanted to make me feel good.
Sticking around the same,
Oh, I like that word.
cabotage.
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 I'm going to say that one's real.
Yeah, I'm going to go real too. You can tell the way the quiz is going. Real,
Oh,
fake,
can
real.
you?
Yeah.
Real, fake, real.
Yeah, so it means, by the way, it is correct. You guys are correct. It is a real word. Navigation or trade along the coast. Huh.
Okay.
I wonder if I'm saying it correct too. I could be totally just destroying these words.
Yeah,
No, but you're doing such a great job.
No, thank you. Imago.
Imago?
Or imago. I'm going to spell it for you, okay? IMAGO.
I'm going to say that's real.
Real or fake?
Imago. Is it a designer line like lingerie or something like that?
Oh my goodness. Is it real or fake?
Yeah.
Is it a yes or no?
As Greek would say, just answer the question.
Yeah, Jesus.
Not angry.
When is the second album coming out? Oh, come on, Franny. Oh, that's a great job. I love that. I'm going to go real too for 200.
All right.
Jimmy, what do you think? Did you say?
I said real.
Oh,
yeah,
did you?
I think
Okay.
that was real.
I apologize. All right.
That's
It
all right.
is true. It means an adult insect.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Not where I was going with it. But.
Yeah, in etymology, but it also means an idealized concept of a loved one formed in childhood and
wow.
retained unaltered in adult life.
There you
so
go.
it has two different meanings. Yep. So there you go.
So we're 3 for 4.
Uh-huh.
Jimmy's perfect. No, Jimmy got the first one.
No,
wrong.
I got the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're both 3 for 4.
Okay, what about soilder? I'm going to spell it for you because I feel like I'm destroying these words. Soilder. SOILDER. So that's why I got to get soilder, but I could totally be off.
Soilder.
Yes.
Yeah, how do you spell soldier?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But they're saying it's pronounced.
Soilder. Why don't you come over tonight and we could soilder each other?
Well, you know, soldier is SOLDIER. I said SOI, like soil.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
There's no L?
So, no, there is. But soldier is SOLDIER.
Oh. Okay, yes. I'm sorry.
Yes. So I'm not spelling soldier.
No, true.
I'm spelling soilder.
Soil. Okay. Soil.
I didn't know either way.
I'm going to say it's real.
I'm going to go with fake for 135.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to change it to fake?
No, I'll stick with real.
It's fake. I'll give you the option if you want to change it to fake. Wanted to change it to fake. Let's do one more, and then we have a prize to give away. What do you guys want to do?
We still got a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yet, so.
Okay. Let's do this one. I don't even know how to say this. Lajibolala.
Lajibolala.
That's got to be real. If it's that difficult to pronounce.
Laji. I'm going to spell it for you, of course.
Come over tonight.
You're like,
bring
can I
your-
have that in a sentence, please? Here we go. It is spelled. I got out of it for a second. Hold on.
Spelled X.
LAJIBOLALA.
Lolly Jabalo?
LAJIBOLALA.
Ooh, it sounds very nice. Why don't you come over tonight and bring your Lala Bajala over to my house? We'll play Twist.
Why does everything have to be brought up to your house?
I'm sensing a theme here.
There is a theme. He thinks everything is just going to come over to his house.
All right, well, then I'll go to your house. Whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah. I'll change it up for you, Franny.
Oh, my goodness.
The sacrifices I make.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
I'm going to say fake.
I'm going to go real because I've heard that in restaurants.
Have you? It is fake. They said it is. It's gibberish. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm good at gibberish.
That's a Greek word right there.
There it is.
That's what that is.
Holy lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good at saying that as well too.
Nope.
Lajabalala? Well, wait a minute. There is no wrong way to say
Well,
it because
I mean,
it's a
I
fake
know,
way.
but phonetically sound it out.
No, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Shocker. Not paying attention.
We got a great
Surprise. All right, now it's time for a prize.
All
huh?
right, let's do it.
What prize do we have today?
We have.
We honestly don't know. We didn't ever got a thing. I have no idea what it is either. Just Greek.
We have a $100 gift card to Bimini Twist in West Palm Beach, and on top of that, we also got a $50 gift card to Stogies in West Palm Beach.
Ooh.
So you talk about you got a 2-for-1 here. So give us a call right now,
Nice.
877-927-6969. We'll play a little He Said, She Said. If you're not familiar with that game, that's where I read you a quote, and you have to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it, and I've got the audio to back it up. So give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. It's a $100 gift card to Bimini Twist and also a $50 gift card to Stogies in West Palm Beach. So let's do this up, kids. Give us a call.
There you go. My husband and I were there for dinner at Bimini Twist this past Friday.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
and
nice.
it was, and I will tell you, that restaurant was jamming.
Is that on Okeechobee?
It is. It's Okeechobee West.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It is. They do a great job. The food's fantastic. They were part of our tastings event. Remember, they brought the salmon that you enjoy.
Yeah, went on a date.
And we had a really great dinner. We made a reservation, but ended up sitting at the bar because there was open areas in the bar, and that restaurant was packed.
Yeah.
But service was
Great
great.
food.
The bartender was awesome. The managers are fantastic. I mean, we really enjoyed ourselves, and I forgot how good it is. And we spent way over $100. But that's just us. But and it was so funny when we looked at our bill. We were like, "Oh my god, half the bill is cocktails." What's that? Like, it's true.
Yeah, but it happens you're out drinking, having a good time. It's
so
part
true.
of it.
Yeah, but it was a blast.
It definitely is.
Yeah, we had a. So whoever's going to get this, if you have not been there, you're truly going to enjoy the food there.
And how about the other establishment? Are you familiar with that?
I don't know what
Stogie?
Stogies is. That a cigar place? What is that?
I don't know. I want to
I gotta
ask
look it
him,
up.
But he would be like, Greek, what do you mean you don't know Stogies?
I'm looking it up.
I would assume it's a cigar place,
Sounds like it, right?
but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Stogie Cigar Lounge, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's it's on Okeechobee. All right, so it's on the same road, so that's nice. Go
Oh,
get
yeah.
a cigar and then go get some dinner.
Yeah.
Right after, yeah, it's a cigar lounge.
Cool. All right, there you go, people. 100, and the phone lines are jamming up, so you guys must be familiar with it. A Bimini Twist and Stogies, $100 and $50. Mingita, not a bad night. Somebody giving you $150. How do you blame that? Just try to win it.
How do you blame it? Wow.
877-927-6969. That was me for the playback, by the way. And don't forget, you got 9 chances a day to win $1,000. That's the big thing. Keyword, we need a winner on Real Radio. We really do. We're begging you to win. I mean, come on. We need a winner. Our bosses love when we get a winner. So let's do it for Real Radio and for you guys and be perfect thing for this time of year. Maybe go on vacation. Maybe, take your family out to dinner. Do something. July 4th to be maybe as extra fireworks. Whatever you want. But you got a chance to win $1,000 9 times a day, and it's going to continue on. But let's do it this week. There's been other stations that have got winners, and we need some winners too. So let's make it happen. 877-927-6969 is the number to call, but look for that keyword 9 times a day. Jimmy, are we ready?
We are ready, and we're going to start today's contest with Ron. Ron, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great, Ron. How are you today, sir?
I'm good.
How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
About 10 years.
10 years?
10
Nice.
years, yeah.
What do you think of that Greek kid?
Oh, he's amazing.
That's it. That's how you win around here. All right, buddy. We are going to play a little He Said, She Said for a $100 gift card to Bimini Twist in West Palm Beach and a $50 gift card to Stogies, also in West Palm Beach. I'm going to read you a quote, and you got to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it, okay?
Got it.
All right. Here is Your quote, I had one right here, and we're going to do with put some meat on that hook. Put some meat on that hook. Did Greek say that, or did Franny say that?
Oh, man. Let's go with Greek.
That's right. Greek's the one that wants some meat on his hook.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Put some meat on that hook.
There you go. That's how you win right there. You kiss Greek's ass, then you guess right. Nice job, Ron. Ron, I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to get back with you here in a couple minutes on when we go to break, and I'll get some info from you. Okay, bud?
Thank you, Ron.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Right. Thank you. That'd be a nice time, huh? How about that? You go, you get a nice dinner at Bimini, and then shoot over and have a stogie and a cocktail at Stogie's there, huh?
That's a good prize. $150. Thank you guys for listening. Every day at 11:45, we got prizes for you, and it's our way of saying thank you. That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
I don't say it much anymore. I got away from
You don't?
No, I don't think I have. No. I have to make a donation to somebody every time I say bottom line, so I've stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
How much of a donation do you have to make?
$1.
Oh, okay.
Every time I
So
say
not
it.
terrible.
No. I haven't, it hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
We got away from also the restaurant in Fort Lauderdale. We haven't mentioned them. There's a couple we're trying. We move them in and out, different things for people.
Yeah.
No,
like a girl. we move them in and out.
A lot of times it's
Sticks
not
around for a little while. We use it up.
I don't want to say that in any shape or form.
Oh, okay.
No. That's actually I have another blind date tonight, so we'll see how it works out.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Peter.
Peter? Nice. Peter Griffin.
Who the hell cares?
Who the hell cares?
Oh my God! Who
There you
the
go.
hell cares?
There you go. I got a date with Greek.
So we
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
So somewhere where he probably won't be bringing his date is to a fast food restaurant, and I'm sure you guys saw this story. But there's this dude who worked at Burger King for the company for 27 years.
Oh, I did see this.
This is a great story.
Yeah. So last week he shared a video. His name was Kevin Ford, and not just that, not just 27 years, but he also never missed one day of work.
Actually, it was a terrible story in the beginning.
It was.
Go ahead. 'cause
It was.
It does get better.
It was.
It has a happy ending.
Can I ask you one? Isn't this a story? Unless I'm confused with David Spade.
He's part of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are part of it. But yes, worked for the company 27 years, never missed a day of work, right? Was very loyal to the company. So last week, this gentleman, Kevin Ford, shared a video revealing the goodie bag he was sent, thanking him for his loyalty to the company, right? So they don't have any severance packages or anything. It's just like, here you go. Thank you for your 27 years and never missing a day of work.
That's unbelievable.
Well, yes. So the company it's HMS Host, the company from which Burger King hires staff. It's a hiring company. The bag contained a bag of Reese's, a Starbucks reusable cup, 2 pens, and 1 movie ticket.
Oh.
Not even 2. He can even bring a guest with him to the movie theater.
What do you want for 27 years?
Thank you.
You work another 27 years, you get the other ticket.
2 pens, a bag of Reese's. It's almost like at that point, just don't give me anything and say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Satan.
Oh my God,
Satan.
yeah. So this guy worked as a cashier and cook at that BK at the Las Vegas airport. And he said he felt like the company sent him stuff they had just lying around, basically. It was like, oh my God, we'll put those on here.
Oh,
and that probably is what it was. It kind of feels like it.
Used coffee cup. There
Yeah.
you go. Toss that in there.
It just feels like it. 1 movie theater ticket. It's
I'm
just
surprised they even recognized that he was there 27 years and didn't miss a day.
And so he was like, and was even more disappointing that a fast food chain would treat someone who spent 27 years of their life in service in this manner. So as I mentioned, I think it was almost like just a slap, just like might as well just give me nothing, right? So his story went viral. A lot of people were talking about it, and they started a GoFundMe for him. And he said, I'm still thankful and grateful. Even I was disappointed. I'm happy about anything. I'm thankful for anything. I'm not that type of person. Believe me, I've been through a lot. It's a great company. Obviously, he wouldn't have been there 27 years if it wasn't. But like most big corporation, they kind of lost touch with their workers. And through COVID and whatever, they started cutting our program. So he's like, we used to get checks for 20 years, and that's why I actually thought that the movie ticket was. I was like, oh, hey, they finally gave me my card, like a little, he calls it like, I guess a gift card is what he was saying, a check.
Right.
And then I saw it was not even 2 movie tickets, it was 1. So I was like, oh, this is just too much. And he just got kind of upset about it. So he went to it. And it looks like people who were just like, I can't believe that this guy, he seems so sweet, and he gave 27 years of his life and not even one day, he didn't take one day off. So they started a GoFundMe campaign for him. And it looks like his story made its round, that even actor David Spade, comedian, as J-Man mentioned, made a donation of $5,000 to that GoFundMe page.
Very nice.
Yes. And also dropped him a message as well, too. And so his daughter told him that David Spade made a donation. He was like, oh, that's crazy. So he checked his Instagram message, saw a message from the actor congratulating him. And basically Ford was like, to him, replied like, holy S, dude, I cannot believe this. Thank you so much for even watching the video. I love you, my brother. Much love and God bless. And he said, I think I might be able to take the day off. And he was just kidding, obviously. So they
clearly he can't.
Yeah, but the guy, obviously he's not there anymore. But it looks like that this guy already, I think his GoFundMe page. So 3 days ago I looked, it was 50 something. Now it's over $100,000.
Wow,
over $100,000.
Nice.
Amazing.
On this guy. So when I just looked, somebody said has raised so far $141,000. And he said that he's going to use the money for his grandkids' college.
That's great.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
A lot of nice people out there helping.
Yeah. This guy just seems like he's got the heart of gold. Because I mean, even after that, the quotes that I read, a lot of it is what Franny just said. So I don't have to pile too much on it. But he was just like, I'm grateful anyway. But I tell you what, that's awesome. He gets money like that too. Then turns around, gets money like that. David Spade gets involved and he gives that to his grandkids. I mean,
maybe the company will do
is just
something.
awesome.
Because it's bad press for the company, obviously. So maybe they'll do something nice and recognize him. Because that's very nice. 27 years, never missed a day.
Yeah, I'm looking now. It's like there's another article. It's over 100, 175.
Wow.
So this thing just keeps on going up and up and up and up. Yep. So goodie bag to $175,000.
Yeah, you never know in life. It's like that guy who was on that, what was it, when he was on the skateboard singing a song with Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, he was doing Fleetwood Mac, drinking his Ocean Grand or something like that.
Ocean spray or something.
And he couldn't get to work because his car broke down.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, he got all this stuff comes out. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who are very generous, which is nice.
Becomes an internet sensation just because he had a misfortune that happened to him in that morning.
Yeah, the next thing you know. You never know, people. That's why every day there's a new canvas, and you make the most of it. We got some fun facts coming up for you in the Penthouse and a lot more when we return. Peace.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your shot at $1,000 is coming up in just a few minutes. It's the Inflation Vacation on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7, presented by the Glass Chamber.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today with a few coastal showers. Then showers and storms inland through the afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 80s, feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and a coastal shower chance. Still warm Wednesday with highs near 90 and a chance for more afternoon storms.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us, Morgan & Morgan.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 8/28/2022. Restrictions apply. Enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay required. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 2H 2021. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo.
It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Giving it your all on the court? Make sure you have the right partner by your side. Highland's Leg Cramps Quick Dissolve Tablets. America's #1 leg cramp relief solution for over 10 years. No water needed, no stomach upset, just fast, effective relief. Also available in caplets. Highland's Leg Cramps. To healthy competition and beyond. Available at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Many Americans get their news from social media. Unfortunately, this can be a source of inaccurate information about COVID-19 vaccines. We asked Sarah Lovenheim, Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, how her team creates accessible and accurate messaging about the vaccines for social media platforms.
Well, just last night, we held a Twitter conversation at 9 p.m. Eastern when we thought a lot of moms might be online after putting their kids to bed. And we brought Dr. Derek Haas from New York, who's one of our regional directors at HHS, online to directly answer questions and share her own experience in navigating questions about the vaccine for COVID. And so that was a wonderful way to connect people virtually who are using Twitter. As another example, we've had individuals like American Ferrara recently who have taken time to share, their own stories and thoughts on other platforms like video that then get lifted up on social media.
To find COVID-19 vaccines and boosters near you, check out vaccines.gov.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
It's a can't-miss summer on Today. This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell. And Keith Urban kicks off your weekend. Watch The Today Show every morning on NBC.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
One.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. You are back in The Penthouse, getting ready for the 4th of July this weekend and celebrate the greatest country in the country. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hey, hey.
And don't forget, the keyword is coming at you, so you guys got 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Get the keyword, and then let's have a big barbecue and celebrate. We got some fun facts.
It's Freddy's Fun Facts. So today is International Body Piercing Day, so I figured we get into some facts about some body piercings.
Cool.
You guys have any piercings? Ever have?
Just my ears.
Just your ears?
Yeah.
G-Man, anything secret? I can't see it on you from the looks of you.
We know what he's got pierced.
There's some people who I've been shocked by when they take off their shirt. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was there. I never would have thought. I have a few piercings, nothing crazy. I think the craziest I ever did was my tongue. I had that for like 10 years.
Really?
Yes.
That was a long time.
Well, maybe not. Maybe like 6. I remember I took it out Well, first of all, because I was like, why am I doing this? What was I thinking? After 6 years, it took me that time. But I also, when I got that job at Mar-a-Lago, you weren't allowed to have piercings and you could see it. It's like when you talk, so I had to take it out for that too. But I never put it back in. So they say just in general, ear piercings date back to 2500 BC. And back in the Victorian area, nipple piercings were a fad. In the Victorian area, they said, they were, but it was very short-lived. I guess there was a very strange belief that nipple piercings made your your booty look bigger. Which
makes sense.
We all know that's definitely not true.
No?
Yes. But
right.
I
I'll
know.
take your word for it.
All right. That's why I said it was very short-lived. I think they were getting their nipples pierced and we were like, wait, my butt still looks the same.
Booties.
It's nothing's going on here. Yes, they said over 80% of Americans actually have their earlobes pierced, which is a lot of people.
Yeah, I was surprised about that.
80%. Yeah.
That is actually very high if you think about it.
They say what can be even more surprising is that 14% of Americans have piercings outside of their earlobes. Cartilage, tongue, navel piercings, also lips. They say those are the three more popular, and then it goes eyebrows, lip, and then nose.
Now that number seems low.
Right? Yeah, 14%. Some places take a lot longer to heal, and I'm learning that one, man. My nose ring is still not healed. I can't take it out. I have, and then every time I do, I always have a problem. It always bleeds or infected, so I've had this stud in now for 2 months. I'm like, I'm not touching it unless I go to a piercer.
Right.
They say it typically can take 11 months. My sister-in-law
Really?
went with me to get hers done. She's had no problems for the past 5-6 months. People just heal differently. But the reason why, as they say, the rule of thumb, the better circulation in that part of the body, the faster it heals with fewer complications. So piercing placements, earlobes, tongue, lips, they have a faster healing rate due to all the veins and the blood flow that go through them.
Oh, all right. Well, that's why Greek's Prince Albert healed up so quick.
But they say
Had to get it in there somewhere.
I love it. They say other common piercings like I know.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. Like the nose, or they say the helix part of your ear, which is up here, like that harder part of the cartilage and stuff. So they say the reason why that takes a while is because there is a lack of blood flow. So it requires more cleaning to keep it from getting infected and stuff. They also say that nose piercings have something to do with the Beatles. So speaking of nose piercings, if you have one today, you have the legendary British rock band, the Beatles, to thank for that. So I guess when they traveled to India in the 60s, they brought with them the eyes and ears of the world as hippie culture began to blossom and grow into the Western culture. So a lot of people who are watching them go over there and then come back. That's Indian culture. One piece of Indian culture that came back to the West was nose rings, was the popularity of them. So they said there's a tie between the two of them. They say it was a way for rebellious youth to express themselves by piercing their nose at the time. Scotland is actually home to the most pierced person in the world. Her name is Elaine Davidson, and it looks like she still holds a record with over 462 piercings.
On her body?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
192 of them are on her face alone.
Ooh.
192 on her face.
Jimmy's got a job for that.
In the face.
In the face.
In the face.
They also say that she's got more piercings in her genital area than in some other parts of her body as well, too.
Makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Gotta pay the rent.
Speaking of y'all genitals, research has shown men and women who get their private parts pierced, they say sex turns out to be very pleasurable for both of them. They said, but you got to make sure you take very good care of that thing because just in the beginning, because of infection, and you don't want to deal with that down there below and stuff.
It's tough.
Tell us about it.
You know, Greek, right?
Why
No?
me?
What do you mean, why you? Why not?
I'm thinking about a tattoo.
And this always freaks me out, by the way. Oh, pirates are known for their love of buried treasure and gold, and were even often seen sporting gold earrings. This is because if he were to die on foreign soil, it would cover the cost of funeral expenses, is what they say.
Oh, that's
the
thoughtful.
gold earrings and stuff that they would wear. They were like, oh, here, take his jewelry that he's wearing. It'll cover the funeral expenses.
Oh, that's very thoughtful. It's nice.
Yeah, interesting.
Nice pirate.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Nice pirate.
Take the stuff off of him.
Take his watch.
Take his watch. Take his earrings.
Take his earrings. Take his whatever.
Fine. And we'll leave it there for your piercing fun facts.
There it is, people. Thank you, Franny. Some good things about piercings on Fun Facts.
Is there any piercing Greek that you don't like on somebody? I say don't like. I'll say not a fan of. Don't like. I won't say hate.
No, I've never been with anybody with a lot of piercings. To be honest with you,
Franny, is there ones that you don't like on a more on a dude? I guess looks wise.
No. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy about anything like on the face. I mean,
Right.
back in the day when I was like high school, maybe early 20s, I didn't mind an eyebrow piercing here and there.
Right.
But yeah, that's about it. It's not gonna. I don't know if my husband went and got his, and he used to have his eyebrow pierced.
Right.
If he went and got it again, I'm not gonna be like, ugh, divorce.
No.
But yeah,
I'm out of here.
yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, time to go.
Yeah,
Time to pack up.
But not-
pack up shop.
not really.
No.
No. What about you?
Never been a fan of the hoop through the nose, through the middle of the nose.
Yeah.
So
What is that?
Just,
Is that the septum?
I don't know what they call that. It's just where it goes from one nostril to the other, and then it
Yeah.
comes down. Usually they use a loop.
Yeah, the
for
septum
that.
piercing.
Yeah.
I'm noticing more and more girls getting that done.
Yeah,
I really
it's very
have noticed.
popular. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? The same thing. I've seen some that I'm like, oh, but it depends. My girlfriend Nicole got it done, and it suits her. Like
Okay.
it looks really good on her.
Yeah, some people like everything else.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they do like the horseshoe,
Yeah.
just a U shape through it, and like two, like a barbell,
Yeah.
but curved. You know,
Yeah.
I've seen that as well. Just not a fan of it. I think it just takes too much away from the beauty of whoever's wearing it. for
And I
some
don't
reason.
mind it, but I feel
Anything
like
else? I had the studs or anything
Yeah.
there. Like you have the one in the nose or the beauty mark one.
My girlfriend has that.
oldest
Nina
daughter
has
got
that.
the beauty mark one.
Yeah.
Right? They look kind of nice.
They call it the Marilyn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a Marilyn Monroe, they call it
Sure.
that. I know a girl who's got, and I'm like, man, how do you, and the healing, and I'm always, I don't understand how they do it, but obviously I'm not a piercer, but it's almost like the same thing they do here, but at least they can get through, right, underneath the lip in order to put the cap on it. But have you seen where they do like on the backs, what is it called, where they have like the two little dots behind their back?
I'm not sure.
Like the little dimples some women and men have,
Yeah, right.
So-
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
I think they're implant piercings is what they call them too, but they put the piercings there.
Right.
I've seen people who have had piercings implanted on like their collarbones
Sure,
and stuff
sure.
like that.
Wow.
I know it feels like it would be painful.
Yeah,
I always
that's-
wondered how you get the ones where like there is no backing,
Yeah.
right? And they just stuck. It's like what holds it?
Well, it's an implant, and that's what I'm guessing because there is a flat back, so maybe they just kind of do like a slit, and then it heals,
God.
and then it heals around the piercing.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't know.
Well, that
That's-
would make sense.
That's just what I'm assuming. I have no idea.
'Cause otherwise, I would think that over time, especially if the like as it heals and it's not quite as tight, it doesn't hold
Yeah.
in tight. Something's got to hold it in, right? I never understood
Crazy glue?
that. huh?
Yeah,
Well,
they just glue it in their body
a
because
Gorilla Glue,
that's really good for
That's good.
your
That's
body.
probably that's the way I would go.
There was a Father's Day was last week, and there was a father in Canada. I read the story. This is nice because a lot of people do this, and it's the first time I've heard of somebody winning. People do a birthdays; they give somebody a lottery ticket. So this gentleman in Canada, his daughter gave him a lottery ticket with his Father's Day card, and he won $515,000.
Oh, nice!
Pretty cool.
$500,000.
Yeah, that's the first time
Sweet.
I've ever heard somebody do that. We've talked about that too, where people said like they give somebody a lottery ticket for their birthday, and then they decide like, oh, I don't want to do that in case they win, which is, then don't do it. Obviously, if you're worried about it. Or should the person give you any money? Like say you gave somebody a lottery ticket for their birthday or something, and they won. Do they owe you anything? Should they be like, I want to give you something because you gave me the lottery ticket? Should you split it? What should be the case? But yeah, this father in Canada, I read the story. I thought it was pretty cool. He got a Father's Day card, and his daughter was nice enough to put a lottery ticket in there, and he won $515,000.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
Father's Day.
Nice.
I think it's very cool. That's the first time I've heard it. Like I said.
I don't buy a nice tie.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, I've never heard of something like that where somebody gives somebody a gift and do it. And if you did win one, would you give the person, half, quarter, anything? If you won, if it was
Yeah,
a
we've
birthday.
talked about that before. I mean, if somebody gives you as a gift, and whether Father's Day is like an example, but we see it at Christmas or birthdays or something like that. If somebody gives you a lottery ticket, scratch off, regular lottery, if you win, do you usually tip back something? You usually do that, and
I would think so.
something that you guys have kind of taught me on that's an appropriate thing to do.
Yeah.
I've never had it happen to me, so
No.
I don't. It's always been difficult for me to answer because I've never had it happen. But I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, well, Father's Day, I mean, obviously it's a family member.
Yeah.
But a birthday could be, a
that's just
worker.
it, yeah.
It could be a worker, a friend. Hey, you've been giving me rides to work, Jimmy, and here's a scratch off, and you win $2 million. Do you feel like you have to give the guy something? I would, because I'd be like, wow, man, that's awesome. It's going to be pretty cool. People love those things, too. People like getting lottery tickets on their birthday. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Tuesday. Having a good time, enjoying ourselves. Don't forget, 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Think about that, $1,000.
Yeah, this current keyword for this hour, noon, is bonus, BONUS. Go to realradio921.com. Just give it a second. A little pop-up's going to come up for you, and you can enter the word bonus right there, and you'll be in the running for $1,000. And if you get a phone call from an unknown number, pick that up. That could be us letting you know that you just won $1,000. Think of all the lottery tickets you could do. Maybe you could parlay that into millions.
That's right. We heard a new system yesterday for lottery tickets. $25 a month.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come
3
back.
months, right? $25 for 3 months. And I read more into that story because we were confused. I guess the guy had won that in that final week or something, not of the 3 months. Like he won, what do you say, like $500? There's a story that Jimmy brought up.
He won a couple of times.
And then, but I think I read like it was the 7th day of him or playing or I don't know. But so that's why he was like, he was still going to continue on because he hadn't finished those 3 months yet.
I see.
So it's not like he was starting over a new 3 months. He said, I'm still going to finish off playing because he hadn't completed that 3 months of that technique, that strategy to win.
Yeah, $25 a week for 3 months. That was his strategy. Yep. Ended up, I don't remember the dollar amount.
He won
a couple
500
different times.
Yeah, he won over $500,000, which is great. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back. Franny's got a story about one of my favorite golfers all time. It is the Penthouse. Peace.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
iHeartRadio, let's go! A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaborations, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today, with a few showers and thunderstorms developing mainly inland into the late afternoon. Highs today will stay in the upper 80s, still feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight, with lows dropping down to the 70s and the chance for an isolated coastal shower.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Celebrate great sleep at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Visit the sleep experts and save up to $500 on select mattresses from top brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
Each week on the Martha Stewart podcast, the woman who's done it all, from TV to magazines to radio and more, engages in intimate, in-depth interviews with some of the world's most fascinating people.
Every time I go anywhere, all they want to know is, how's Snoop?
You don't think I get approached all the time by people that say, do you think you can get me a picture of Martha? You think you can get an autograph?
Listen to the Martha Stewart podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 8/28/2022. Restrictions apply. Enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay required. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 2H 2021. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages. Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through EasyCater. I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak? Over here. Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
People constantly ask me, how long is this crazy used car market going to last? And I think we've got 30, 60, 90 days left. But when she drops off, she's going to drop off hot and fast. So if you want to sell your ride, I'd do it now. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com. We're America's best car buyer. If we don't beat your CarMax offer, send you a check for $100. I've never seen a used car market this high. Grab it while you can.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hi there, it's Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, and we want you to join us every morning for today's Can't Miss Summer.
We got new ways to get healthy, to have fun on a budget. We're going to help you with every single thing you need because we want you all to have your best summer ever.
This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway, from an epic camping trip to a relaxing staycation. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell, and a concert with country superstar Keith Urban to start your weekend.
Watch the Today Show every morning on NBC.
Okay, open wide. Good to see you've been flossing. What's on your chest? Oh, that's just my lentil soup. It was supposed to be here an hour ago. I'll say it's unprofessional. We should have ordered through EasyCater. Food shows up on time as ordered. Yeah, it really burns me up too. Oh, the soup. Oh, hold my crackers. I'll go get the lead apron.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
95 is accident-free throughout the Palm Beaches right now, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. A little bit of a slowdown right at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard, so heads up for that in West Palm. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen. Hey DQ fans, there's a new drumstick on the block. That's right, meet the July Blizzard Treats of the Month. The new Caramel Drumstick with Peanuts Blizzard Treat and the Drumstick with Peanuts Blizzard Treat. Try both today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Are you ready for summer? Wherever summer takes you, make sure you take your favorite radio station with you on your adventures with the free iHeartRadio app. That's right, no matter how far from home you travel, this station, the music you love, and the best podcasts in the world will be right there with you in your pocket.
Summer soundtrack.
And we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for listening to Real Radio. Always appreciate it. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hi, happy Tuesday.
And Franny's got a story about one of my favorite golfers of all time. He gets heat a lot. He doesn't really care, but he's definitely a different character than anybody else on the tour.
Mm-hmm. And you're talking about golf legend John Daly. Is that who you're talking about? John Daly?
Yeah, I never heard of him being called a legend, but that's pretty cool.
You don't think you would consider him a legend?
Oh, he's a legend in his own mind.
Yeah, he's a legend, and it doesn't have to. And somehow, some way, he's a legend.
I think he's awesome.
Yeah. So he's had a crazy life, crazy career. You said that somebody, I remember at the casino, told you like, "Hey, you want to feel better about your life? Read John Daly's book."
In the Rough.
But But he has won golf tournaments on the PGA Tour, European Tour, Asian Tour, Sunshine Tour, all the tours. He has won. And he is, has talked about it. And I feel like we've been hearing a lot about him lately. But he said when they were talking about LIV tour, he joked, honestly, I've just been staying out of it. I'm too old to even worry about it. They're not going to call me because I guess LIV has not even offered him.
Oh, yeah, he would go in a minute. I was going to say, he'd be gone. He'd be gone for $10.
Yeah, because he's not against it. He does. He's like, listen, I do believe some guys should do it and play on the LIV. And he's definitely not against it because we have heard some people who are against it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see the other day that they are going to allow people who went to the LIV league or tour to play, is it the Champions?
Not sure.
I know I sent you guys an email. I can't remember what it is. But, so he was talking and he basically said that he believes that he would have won more. And this is his quote. So he was talking about another part of this interview. There was a clip shown of him hitting golf balls that was teed up in his friend Steve Ford's mouth while he was lying down in a parking lot. And he's asking about it, and Daly is telling.
Oh, my God.
He was like, yeah, we were drunk as skunks, is what he says about the video. He was like, that was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning as well, too, when this happened.
Wow.
And then he also claims in that same, the same interview, the same clip, he said, if the PGA Tour let me play drunk, I'd win a lot more tournaments. He was like, and barefooted. He was, if I could play the tour barefooted, he was like, oh, it'd be nice. So he claims barefoot and drunk. He would have won way more.
Yeah, I think if he was, they wouldn't let him go barefoot. But I don't know if being drunk, if they would actually, because he consumed so much, he might have been able to hide it from them and the people. I mean, maybe just his caddy would know and the other people. And if he just pulled out a beer, maybe at the 7th hole, just start jugging a beer or what a drink, whatever he likes. But his lifestyle's crazy. He really is. But he's, you know what? He's got a great personality. People love him. I mean, now he's changed his whole appearance. He's got that real long beard. He's batting back in the news a lot because of his son. Him and his son beat Tiger and his son. I remember in Orlando recently. But yeah, he's definitely a character. And then he also has his own clothesline, which is very bold and out there. Crazy patterns, different colors. But, he is talented. He won the British Open at such a young age. And then after that, he got involved with a lot of different.
He's had, I think, so what they say, he's won 5 tournaments on the PGA Tour since turning pro in 87. And then 2 of those 5 wins were majors, the British Open and the PGA Championship, actually.
Yeah.
Were the 2 big wins he had.
Yeah, I mean, 87th and now, that's a long time. But, he's, like I said, he's definitely hurt himself more than he's helped himself. But it doesn't seem to bother him. I don't think he's doing bad financially. And he's got a couple of he's big with Hooters. He's always shows up at Hooters. Whatever.
Well, him and his son, I believe, right? Aren't they? Don't they have a sponsorship with them now?
So, yeah. But he had one first for years, and then his son. But yeah, when he first came out, I mean, they were like, this guy's going to be the next great golfer. But then he got involved with a lot of different things, drinking and stuff, and then gambling too, which always hurt him. And all the different stories. But he's a character.
Well, and you got to remember, you're going back in a time when gambling, I mean, it wasn't that long ago, gambling was so taboo.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's really only been embraced this past couple of years. So, and it feels like it's in a way, it feels like it's been around, even though it's been a short period of time, but almost like it's normal. So normal now.
Yeah.
It does feel like
feels
it.
weird thinking about it at a time frame when it was so taboo.
Well, I think that's in anything that becomes legal. Marijuana.
Yeah.
You talk about that with people.
Marijuana, it took a long time to get people to change their minds on it. And gambling feels like it was
still taking some time, though.
Pretty quick.
But I know, but like here in the state of Florida, I mean, it's still taking time in some places. Yeah,
well,
we talk about it.
But that's a legal reason.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, if we had it our way now, even if we had it our, I mean, technically we would have, because we got duped into voting the wrong way on it. That's really what happened down here. I mean, I know that there's people here that don't want it. If that's your preference, okay. I'm not trying to poo-poo on what your feelings are. But in essence, I do believe the majority of Floridians did want it, and they just didn't know that they were voting against having it.
It was very tricky.
And being, when we get there, it'll come around.
And this is how much it is gaining popularity, that one of the most historic venues to watch baseball is Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And that they are saying, this is pretty big news, that they're getting an upgrade is what they're doing. DraftKings announced yesterday afternoon that the company is going to be adding a sports book in Wrigley Field. And
There
this
it
is home of the Chicago Cubs. And they said fans will now get to enjoy the scene of Brick and Ivy while also popping inside to place a bet on Major League Baseball games. So it's moves that we're starting to see. DraftKings and the PGA Tour recently opened a sports book in Arizona at the TPC Scottsdale, which is where they do that big waste management tournament. The Arizona Cardinals are also set to open a sports book in the State Farm Stadium in a partnership with BetMGM as well, too. And they're saying that should be starting for the 2022 season. But they're saying 2023, get ready. You're gonna see a sports book, DraftKings sports book in Wrigley Field.
There you go.
Well, I think again that'll help considerably. They'll make millions of dollars, and I do believe those sports books not only will be open when they play, I think they will be open to the public 365 days a year.
It looks from the pictures. I mean, they already have pictures of it. I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a game,
nice
you can do it. And I'm sure you're going to see it. They talked about it at MetLife Stadium where the Giants and Jets play. But it's not, again, some people get confused from what I've read and heard. It's not going to be just open when they play. You can go, every day.
Oh, anytime. Yeah.
Because they wouldn't do that. Like football, not going to open up for 8 days or 8 games a year.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be open all the time?
Yep, and then people like that to go to the stadium, hang out, walk around. And then I'm sure the other thing they'll open up is the apparel stores that sell all the stuff for the teams. And you know what? You'll be able to walk in there and maybe get a coffee, hang out, bet, and buy a jersey.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're going to have to add something with it. Because if it's just for betting, I mean, because it's going to be on our phones, so convenient that nobody's going to want to drive to go to. But
sports bar. It looks like the restaurant, food, bar. They have all the things in there. Yeah, that's what it looks like in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's only going to get bigger and bigger, sports betting. And we're talking billions of dollars. If you don't realize it, you could look into it. There is so much money made, and they're going to try to make it as convenient as they can. And I agree with you, Jimmy. I think for the bottom, at the end of the day, people who just are going to bet on their phones. But if you go to the game, a lot more people will be betting on it because you're right at the game.
So you're at the game. You're gonna bring in people that would never even think about betting. But hey, it's right there. Why not? Let me throw in $5 on the game. What does it hurt? Right? And you're going to get a lot of that, which is that's $5 more on each one of those people that you wouldn't have gotten anywhere else.
And I'm sure they're going to make it just like at the track. You can sit at the track and they come right to your seat and they put the bet in for you.
Yep.
You don't even have to get up. You just give the guy the money. He prints out the ticket, gives it to you, go thank you, and comes back. Yep. So they'll do it more and more. And it makes sense. I mean, for them and for everybody who wants to bet on sports, they want to make it convenient. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Tuesday. We'll come back with a trifecta in a few minutes. Peace.
The fine woman in your smart speaker knows what you need.
Really?
Don't ask how. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Real Radio wants to give you a vacation from inflation by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then take that keyword and enter it on our website, realradio921.com. At the end of each hour, the winner will be contacted by phone, so answer the call, even if you don't recognize the phone number. That's how you get $1,000 in your hand and a little inflation vacation. This contest is brought to you locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
It's Colin Cowherd. Here's what's trending from iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Legendary Panthers goalie Roberto Luongo was a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame class of 22. Luongo played most of his career in 2 separate stints in Florida. The Heat getting ready for Summer League action. Miami will play in the California Classic League this weekend with first-round pick Nikola Jovic on the roster. And 2 NFL running backs will clash in the boxing ring. Adrian Peterson and Le'Veon Bell set to meet next month in L.A. I'm Scott Davidson.
Intelligence runs in the family. Innovation runs in the family. Extraordinary runs in the family. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz range of SUVs. Every member's waiting to impress. Learn more at MBUSA.com, MBUSA.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today, with a few showers and thunderstorms developing mainly inland into the late afternoon. Highs today will stay in the upper 80s, still feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight with lows dropping down to the 70s and the chance for an isolated coastal shower.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Trains. While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10. Dump the pump. Book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com.
The Greek Zone is brought to you by QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ziprecruiter.com/free.
Many Americans who suffer from chronic health conditions, such as high blood pressure and diabetes, wonder if it's safe to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. We asked Dr. Sheldon Ricklin, family medicine physician and associate professor of family and preventive medicine at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, about the importance of vaccinating and protecting these Americans.
I deal with many of those with chronic conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes and kidney disease and asthma. So when we had heard about these risk factors affecting the community and bad outcomes, then we were already kind of worried about them. So that's what we've been kind of talking with our patients with those chronic conditions, that they really are the ones that are higher risk than others who don't have those chronic conditions to be hospitalized, to be in the ICU, and eventually dying from it. If you don't get the vaccines or the boosters and you get the COVID-19 disease, you might actually have worse outcomes than others.
To find COVID-19 vaccines and boosters near you, check out vaccines.gov.
Macy's 4th of July sale has everything you need to make a splash at the barbecue, with great deals like 50 to 60% off swimwear for all, and dry off with plush Charter Club beach towels for $40. Plus, get 40% off almost all sandals now during the great sandal sale. And Macy's Star Rewards members can earn rewards even faster during Star Money bonus days. See Macys.com/Star Rewards. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
You know when you see a great deal on the phone and then you find out it's not for you? Not at Verizon.
They just gave us all a new iPhone 13.
So we both got the same great deal.
Yep.
Get iPhone 13 on us with select trade-in and 5G unlimited plans for every customer, current, new, everyone, to show the love. Only from Verizon. $799.99, 128 gigabytes only. Device payment purchase with new or upgrade smartphone line required. Less up to $800 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trade-in conditions apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ziprecruiter.com/free.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
If you're heading out along 95, looking good throughout the Palm Beaches right now. Lake Park, we have a slowdown, a couple of them along North Lake Boulevard. One westbound between 10th Street and Old Dixie, and then again westbound on the approach to 95. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from
And we are an iHeart radio station.
Yeah, Greek, I don't think that's the right career for you. This is not what I want to hear when I get on a plane.
Hey everybody, this is the Greek, and I'm going to be your pilot today. We're going from Hialeah to Secaucus. Send all the hot brunettes and flight attendants up to the front of the plane. I don't know what any of these levers or buttons do. Whee!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty spot on.
You got to replace the wee with peace.
Pizza. Grab a pizza. Free pizza today. Aisle 16 through 26. Aisle 26 through 37, free lap dances. And aisle 1 through 16, a free gas card. You make the call, people. It is the Greek. Jimmy, good afternoon.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And Francis.
Hello.
And time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it. You want to talk about somebody who's just, oh my God, just doesn't think about anybody else. He just cares about his team. Kyrie Irving is going to stay in Brooklyn for $36 million. There was talk for the last 48 hours he might be leaving. Possibly a sign and trade with the Lakers or the Heat. But Kyrie said yesterday he's staying with Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn. Where's Brooklyn at? $36 million. Westbrook also said today he's going to stay in with the Lakers for $46 million. I cannot believe the money these guys are getting. I mean, it was always high salaries, but this is just off the charts. $36 million, $47 million. It is crazy. And the teams are still making money, which is unbelievable. Yankees won again last night. They were losing and up to about halfway through the game, but then made a big comeback, 5 runs in the 7th. Stanton hit another home run, and now they were 54-20. Best record in the major leagues. Go Yanks. And Deshaun Watson, it might happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. The NFL is starting to have its hearings over his whole situation. Speculation he's going to get suspended, but for how many games or for a season? There's been definitely a lot of different chatter about this. Some people saw 4 games. 2 weeks ago, it was everywhere that he was not getting suspended. He just wasn't. But then he settled his case with 20 out of 24 women. I don't know if that helped him or hurt him. Maybe that also admitted to the NFL, like, hey, I obviously did something wrong because I paid these women for a reason. Or people can say on the other side, he paid him to go away. I don't know. But we're going to see what happens. I'm going to bet over 10 games he gets suspended. Francis and Jimmy were on with me on both of them. They believe both of them be over 10 games. Do either one of you think it'll be for the full season?
I do.
I do too.
That's why I took the over. I think it's going to be a full season. You think so too, Franny?
Yep.
Well, there it is. That's the popular opinion. Over. I said over under 10 games. I'm going to go over. We said yesterday on the Greek Zone we started at 7 because Richie from the Atlantis Motor Group, that's what he thought. But I can't see it being 6 or 7 games. I just can't. And I think the backlash the NFL will get will be unbelievable. People coming back at them if they do something like this. But we'll see. Maybe later this afternoon or Wednesday or Thursday. But we'll see what happens. And that is your third trifecta of the day. Sorry.
Well, since you were just talking about it, maybe I'll just piggyback a little bit on this too. Did you also see, to go along with this problem with Deshaun Watson, the Houston Texans have now been sued by a woman alleging the team enabled Deshaun Watson's sexual misconduct against her and other female masseuses. Plaintiff Toy Garner claims during a November 2020 massage, Watson assaulted and harassed her by aggressively exposing his naked body to her, purposely touching her with his ding-dong, and ultimately...
Does it say ding-dong in the article?
No, I just thought I'd somewhat clean it up. And then
improvise.
He had a little finish time there. What's more, Garner claims the Houston Texans are partly to blame for what Watson did to her and to dozens of other women. Garner's attorney, Tony Busby, who represents the more than 20 female massage therapists who have alleged Watson was inappropriate with them during therapy sessions, writes in a suit that the Texans not only turned a blind eye to Watson's egregious behavior, but in fact helped. The suit claims despite the fact the Texans were well aware of Watson's conduct, they allowed him to use one of their massage tables and provide a non-disclosure agreement to Watson, which he then pressed women to sign at the massage sessions. Busby, in a statement following the suit's filing, said in this case was the first of what will likely be many against the Houston Texans related to Deshaun Watson's behavior. The Texans also issued a statement following the suit's filing, saying, "We are aware of the lawsuit filed against us today Since March 2021, we have fully supported and complied with the law enforcement and various investigations. That the thing that really got me is the fact that allegedly they gave him non-disclosure agreements for the women to sign. Wow, that could. I mean, if that's because that's if that stuff's in writing, boy, that's some damning evidence
they're
too.
screwed.
It's going to hold the Texans liable too. Wow, and that's again, if any of this stuff is true, it's all alleged right now. I want to make sure that we're clear on that.
But if there's a non-disclosure, there's going to be proof, right?
Yeah,
If there's one that hadn't been signed, somebody's got to have one.
No, if that's the case.
If there's the claims.
Yeah, this story is not going away, and it's a mess.
No, it's not going away, and there's more and more people coming out. So.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It seems to take a break for a while, then it comes back,
Picks up.
and then when it comes back, it gets worse.
Yeah, it just seems like too much of a headache to have him around the team. It just does at this point.
Oh yeah. But the Browns signed him for over $200 million and guaranteed the money. Yeah. I don't know where that's going to stay or what's going to happen with that if he gets suspended. Now next year, he only gets paid $1 million. That's the way the Browns do it with their free agency. Now, so if he loses next year,
I think at first we speculated that this might have something to do with it, but I think we ended up finding out it really doesn't. Right? It was just the way it was.
Oh yeah, that's the way the Browns do their contract.
Right,
free agents.
Yeah.
Or they sign a guy, they make the first year be $1 million, then they continue on.
This was nothing special to him.
No, not that for his situation.
Because at first we were like, well, maybe that's our way of saying, oh, hold the phone. We'll just that way we're only screwed for that much.
Yeah. Well, it works out well for him if that's the case.
Yeah.
And if he gets the other money. But I think this case is far from over. If you guys got an opinion about it, you call us 877-927-6969. If you feel the length that he will be suspended. 6 games, 8 games, no suspension, season, or more.
Now, do you think it'll be less than a season, Greek? And, you're saying over 10. You think it'll be less than the season? You think he comes back at the end of the season to finish out the last 6-7 games?
I don't know. Okay. It just seems like every day you hear more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard. It really is hard to speculate because it does change daily.
Yeah, and I think that the NFL obviously knows all the things we don't know. And I've always said in all these cases or anything in life, we only are told what they want us to know.
This is only as much as we're allowed to know.
Yep. And I believe that.
Yeah,
so they might know.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I think they might know a lot more, and he might get suspended for the year. I mean, who knows? I think they feel the pressure. Everybody's watching them. If he did, all this stuff that he did, it just seems like it gets bigger and bigger, and it's messier and messier. And that's what people do is when they do sue, they sue everybody.
Yeah.
They could sue the state of Florida. They could sue West Palm.
It's true too.
Yeah. Yep. They could throw it out there. But if they got anybody, to jump in and say, "Hey, this is known." And I was part of this, and I work for the Texans. It's a bad situation.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be terrible. And I know you want to get into a little bit of this Ukrainian story, but you said ding dong, Jimmy, and it led me to this story.
You're welcome.
So, thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay.
So this is because
it seemed like a thank you. So.
It was. Thank you. Because we teased this earlier on the show, and we haven't really gotten to it. But it's this guy who was out on a plane.
Yeah.
This dude on a Southwest flight airdrop. Do you know what airdropping is, G-Man? So on your phone, if you had to have an iPhone in order to airdrop it.
Don't feel bad because I didn't either until matter of fact, I still don't know what it is, but I think I know what it is. And I'm hoping that Franny lets us know.
Yeah. So if your phone is accessible or you have it available to airdrop, basically instead of sending a text message or like texting or emailing somebody a photo, if we both have an iPhone, right? Then we can airdrop it to each other, and that just means that your airdrop is available, and the phone and whoever's around and has that service on will typically receive, unless it's done privately. I don't know exactly, but you can airdrop photos, documents, whatever device is nearby. Okay. You can airdrop it to. Yes.
Apparently. Now,
according this.
Is this an iPhone feature and not on Androids?
It is an Apple, iOS, Mac, and you can do it on your Mac. You can do, so yes.
That would be why I've never heard of this, because I have an Android.
Yeah, so this guy, so it was a Southwest flight, and it was a video that has gone viral and addressing this man as Larry, dirty Larry. And he's getting reprimanded by the user and a flight attendant for airdropping a D-pic to passengers on the airplane.
What are people thinking?
It gets better. It gets better.
No, and it not just adults, children. There were kids that were sitting behind him that had this picture in their phone that he airdropped it.
A young kid and a teenager.
Yes. So this person was like, this TikTok person and saw his iPad, had airdrop open. So I knew it was him. And Sure as hell it was. So it was, yeah. So this is a TikTok user named Daddy Strange. Captioned the original video, which now has 5.1 million views, probably more than that now.
Did you watch the video by chance?
Yeah.
Did you? She was so hopped up though herself on painkillers when she did the video.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, wow, this is pot calling a kettle black here.
So eventually,
Whoa.
like so she gets to like talking to him, finds out it's him, right? Flight attendant comes, gets involved, and asks Larry, "Why are you doing that?" And he said, "Just having a little fun." Completely like just like whatever.
Dismissive.
Like it was so nonchalant.
Yeah.
Just having a little fun. Very well knowing what he did. Like he knew that he was sending D-pics to people.
Did he know kids got it?
So on that, anybody
Okay.
could have gotten it.
Okay, I don't know, so I'm asking.
Yeah, so I love like on the TikTok, it's like, meet Larry, who just airdropped whole flight photos of his pee-pee. Thankfully, I accepted it, saw who was sending it, and immediately started speaking up. Stay tuned for the police escort, is like how she's documenting the whole thing. And yeah, it's disgusting. She does sound very messed up on
Yeah,
that.
she was pretty well. Well, she self-admitted it. She
Yeah.
goes, "I'm so hyped up on painkillers
Yeah.
right now." But yeah, and apparently it wasn't just his ding dong, as we say. Apparently somebody was doing something to his ding dong.
Yes, yes.
And there was also part of it as a video going out. The good news is that although the flight attendants didn't seem to want to confront him on it too much, they did obviously call ahead, and because there were authorities who were waiting for
They
him
were.
and escorted him off the plane.
Yep.
Did he get arrested?
This person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. They took him into custody, and this person that they were talking about, I didn't write down her username, the one that was hopped up that posted the TikTok.
It was Daddy
video.
something, right? I just
She
said, yeah.
she gave a statement on it as well. So apparently this guy's going to get busted for it.
Yep. So I mean, what? And the fact that, and he just never know. Looked like a normal dude, and he just didn't care. He's like, yeah, I thought it'd be fun. Like what?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sharing
again,
this picture
there's so
with
many people.
everybody on a flight.
there's so many people out there not playing with a full deck. I mean, that's the bottom line. A lot of actions they do, a lot of things they do.
Yeah, the guy. I mean, so you do see it, but yeah, I mean, as Jimmy mentioned, he's basically receiving oral sex in the picture, is what they were saying.
That's what. Yeah, that's what the one person said.
Yep.
It wasn't just a picture, and.
Yeah.
I guess the jolly of it, I guess, is the fact that you're sending it to people on the plane and like your face isn't in it, so you're not going to be recognized that way. But somehow
She knew because she
somehow
saw that he had
seemed-
airdrop open.
Yeah, somehow. Well, she was able to see that, and she even leaned over and said, "Are you Larry?" And he
Yep.
said, "Yes."
Yep.
I'm
it's
Larry.
It's like I mean, are you trying to be anonymous or no? I
He
mean,
was
I
on.
don't get it.
Yeah, he was on more. He was like an iPad, so it was easier for her to see than if he was on a
Sure.
small iPhone. And yeah, I mean, for being like you said, hopped up on painkillers, she's a sleuth. She was very perceptive to what was going on around her.
Maybe he thought he was going to get a new friend. You never know. If she said, "Hey, are you Larry?" He might have been like, "Yeah." Like, what you say?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, it sounds like he's definitely out there.
Yeah, but so she's filming and she's like, "This is sexual harassment, disgusting. This is assault." And he was like, "Oh, my apologies," was his response after the fact that he was like, "Yeah, this is what I'm doing."
But not to mention, you put it out like that. I mean, it's traceable.
Yeah.
The friendly
people
skies.
know this stuff is traceable. I mean, that's boy,
And
I
again,
don't
years
get it.
ago, I don't know how long ago, 10 years ago, this stuff like this never happened. You just didn't, you weren't able to do stuff like this. And with technology, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad.
It was prank phone calls back then.
Yeah, you're right. That was a prank phone call.
You're not getting D-pics from randoms.
Yeah. It is crazy out there in
Yeah.
our society.
You stick like Polaroids in somebody's locker or something.
Right.
That's like how you send D-pics back then.
Yeah, it's just, it's people. They get on planes or wherever they are. They don't care. They get bored or whatever. And they're like, okay, I'm going to do this. And got a couple drinks in them. And you think it'd be the last thing you would think of. Like, I haven't seen it, but obviously, like Franny said, the guy looks like a normal guy. It's not like
just never know.
you never know,
Never know.
who you're sitting
So,
next to.
G-Man, you had a story about OnlyFans?
I do, but I think it's a little bit long to get into because I know we could start it.
Yeah, we have time.
It's
we have
not
5+
really
minutes.
about where it is going. I'm saying, is this going to be a trend? OnlyFans has they're starting a webpage for people who want to make a donation to Ukraine soldiers. And I think there's 35 women there and 3 men. And if you make a donation, then you would get a nude photo. My question is, do you think this is going to start in our society for many different things that people want to raise money for? Could this be something where people are like, all right, I make a donation and I get a new photo and you raise a lot more money? And there might be a lot of people say, hey, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. And there might be some people say, hey, if it's
Going to a good cause.
yeah, it's going to a good cause, and I'm making a donation, I'm getting something. And this is where I think society, over the last 6 months with OnlyFans, it changes more and more, and people start doing different things and stuff like that. And it is a topic where you got to wonder, is this going to be a trend with other situations?
So I don't know if there's an affiliation, by the way, between OnlyFans and this site, G, if you read into the article, because it was a girl and her name is Natasha. She's got 8 S's in her name. But Natasha Nasco told Insider that she came up with this idea to create, it's called TER OnlyFans, TER OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the website you would log into, and you can contribute money to one of several bank accounts linked to Ukrainian armed forces, as well as humanitarian groups. And they say they then must send a screenshot of the donation receipt to one of the initiative participants as well, too. And so basically it's a website inspired by OnlyFans, inviting users to donate money. And in return, you get a nude photo is what they're doing. But yeah, they're saying proceeds going to fund Ukraine's war efforts.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it sounds like it's a scam.
It might be.
Doesn't it sound scammy?
Oh, yeah, it does. But I'm saying, do you think this is something where they tweak it and you could see other people doing it for other things and any aspects of things? I mean, it could be somebody, God forbid, their house burns down and says, hey, you know what? I need donations. And I'm here.
People do it without seeing nudity. I mean, that's what GoFundMe's about.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean,
so I bet you it's probably happened.
I would think people would go to like a GoFundMe versus something like this.
Well, there's so many
except
out
for
there.
Larry. Larry'd probably do it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But I think on our webpage, like what I read, there was 35 women and 3 men that they had available that you can get pictures of. But it could be something where people just start doing this because they think they're going to get more money. I don't know. I mean, again, would I do something like this? No, but there are a lot of people who make donations all the time.
But I guess, okay, so she's got ties there, right? So this Natasha Nasco, and she told Twitter to ask if she went on there to ask if anyone with a car could help her evacuate an acquaintance who was there.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she received no responses, she half-jokingly wrote that she would be willing to send a nude photo of herself to whoever was able to help. Well, of course, there was somebody. In less than 5 minutes, she had 10 people or 10 messages in her inbox going, all right, I'll help now.
That's my point.
Nobody wanted to help until she was like, nude photo.
That's my point.
So then after she sent a naked picture of herself to a man, the acquaintance was safely driven out of that town.
Just like that.
Yes.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it happens every day. And that's what I'm saying. Do you think this could be something that happens in a situation like that?
So they have already. And that's why I don't think this is a scam, Jimmy, because this has been going on for 3 months. It's just now making news. They've already raised more than $700,000. And from the sounds of it, it looks like this has gone to these nonprofits.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But like I said, my question, audience, if you want to get involved, let us know, 877-927-6969. You could also text Franny, Real Radio 47142, or email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Do you think this becomes a trend in our country, or people start doing this around? The bad situation. What are you going to do? Can you help me? Went to the casino. I lost $3,000. Send me some money and I'll send you a nude photo. Would it help? And I think people will start doing this. Because like everything else, it evolves.
Yeah, and that's what she was like, listen, we're not sex workers. We're just trying to raise money for the war is what she's saying. So
and like you said,
maybe anything with money and nakedness. Yeah, you never know.
Like you
it
just
said, sounds scammy. When you first hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you just said,
send me money, I'll send you a nude photo.
Oh yeah,
I mean that's like what I hear.
Right?
Yeah,
but she also said you got to show proof of receipt, this and that, and then they're going to send it to whatever organization. So they're making sure to do their due diligence to make sure that people realize that this is going somewhere that it should be going.
Yeah,
but they say it's going to.
But the article you just read where she wanted a ride and
she was trying to get a friend out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she sends a photo and she got 10 people responded and somebody got her out.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And there's a trust factor in there too, where she sent a photo and like, hey, I'll go. How do you know the guy's going to go? The guy could just get the photo. That's not even a donation. Mm-hmm. That's where it's like, okay, I'll go do it. And then you need a ride to the airport. Hey, here's a picture of me naked. You want to give me a ride? West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
That TEROnlyFans.com. If you go there, you'll see. It looks like it's a real website, but it's like in Russian or, something like that, Ukrainian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things evolve. And again, the bottom line for a lot of people is just to make the money come in and make the register ring.
Yeah, I believe it. It's more believable now that I see the actual website. You can see the girls and guys.
Yeah, there's 3 guys.
Yep.
35 girls.
Yeah,
I think they should make it a little bit better.
I can see this, yeah, because people will buy into that.
It's amazing what people will do. And you might, like I said, you might see it in our country. Lost $3,000 to my bookie last week. Send me a donation. I'll send you a nude photo. Can't pay American Express.
Yeah, and it's not just girls. They've got, you can, like you said, nudes from dudes too.
Yeah, 3 guys.
Yeah, there's only 3?
Yeah,
nudes from dudes.
Nudes from dudes.
Is that a website, Franny?
Probably. It's got to be, right?
Hold on, Franny. We got to look that up.
I love how you know that there's 3. There's more than 3, G-Man.
I've read 35 women and 3 women and 3 men.
I'm looking right now. I at least see 4 or 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe they
one,
added
two. Maybe they kept on adding since this made news. Guys are like, I want part of it.
There it is.
I want in. I see 4.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple Greek guys now too.
You know the Greeks are in everything.
Well, if it has to do with money or women.
There it is. Digati's got If you guys got an opinion on this, let us know. Get involved. Call us or text us or email Jimmy. We got some Florida stories coming up. Can you top this? This is going to be tough.
I don't know if I can top this.
700,000.
Franny, your luck. Nudes for Dudes is open. You can get it. Go get that domain.
Go get that domain.
Yep. So coming up in north of Florida, we got a grandma arrested for smuggling cocaine and heroin into a Florida prison.
Oh, great.
Yes. Plus a guy who was upset he didn't get chicken nuggets, so he did something terrible. And a lot more. It is what the Florida. We got some crazy stories coming your way on Real Radio 92.1.
And a keyword.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your shot at $1,000 is coming up in just a few minutes. It's the Inflation Vacation on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7, presented by the Glass Chamber.
This report is sponsored by Discover. If you're a valued customer, you deserve a simple gesture of appreciation from your credit card company. And that's why Discover matches all of the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's a can't miss summer on today. This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell. And Keith Urban kicks off your weekend. Watch The Today Show every morning on NBC.
Hi, I'm Victoria Salinas, FEMA's Acting Deputy Administrator for Resilience. Hurricane season is here, and you are in a neighborhood that could flood. Here are some low and no-cost tips to help you get set. Store documents like passports and birth certificates in a flood-safe place. Elevate items that you want to protect. Toss out the debris from gutters and drains. Visit floodsmart.gov/set and ready.gov to learn more.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Donnie Aaron's, home of the 3-for-1. All prices are half or less than buy one, get one free. Donnie Aaron's rewards are back, so there are free fireworks for everyone. Full inventory, low prices. Donnie Aaron's arsenal of fireworks, just west of the Turnpike on Glades Road in Boca Raton.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Some things sound so good you can almost taste it. Like Bluebell Strawberry Lemonade Ice Cream. Delicious strawberry ice cream swirled with lemonade sherbet and sprinkled with lemon-flavored flakes. It's better than you can imagine.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Right line track work continues in Boca Raton. Northwest 2nd Street closed from Northwest 1st Ave to Dixie Highway. Your best alternate there, Palmetto Park Road. Palm Beach Expressways look good and accident-free. Make sure that you slow down for bicycles on your ride today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If your business is feeling a summer hiring wave, then you need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Love the Penthouse with Franny, Greek, and Jimmy.
Love the show.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Jimmy, you are a maestro. You really are. You're a man among men. You're a hero above superheroes. Love the show. Love the show. You're the best banana in the bunch. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Nice. Good afternoon.
Love the show. She is here, our queen. Good afternoon, Francis.
Hello and good afternoon.
And it is time for some stories of Florida. Hopefully you're not in this batch, because this is great.
Florida.
Don't be.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida.
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Yeah, I don't know what Grandma was thinking, and I love who Grandma was trying to smuggle drugs into the prison for as well too.
Grandma smuggling drugs?
Grandma smuggling drugs.
You got me
Yep.
intrigued now.
According to the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office, Melissa Webster was caught smuggling the contraband during a visitor search, which they do that at most correctional institutions and prisons. I want to say probably all, not most, all.
You know, they check you.
Yeah, so she was actually visiting with her grandchild when officers discovered the drugs. So she's bringing drugs to her grandchild.
Wow.
Yeah. They said during the search of Webster's vehicle, a K-9 deputy found 687 grams of heroin and cocaine.
That's a lot.
Sounds like a lot. It does sound like a lot.
I mean, Mingita.
I know.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
That's a lot, Betty Hunter.
Boy.
That's the bottom line.
Great food, great atmosphere. How the hell did she snuggle it in?
Oh wait, so okay, hold on. Let me retract.
Snuggle it.
No. Let me retract. She was visiting with her grandchild, not visiting her grandchild.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, so she actually used her grandchild to help her
As a buffer.
smuggle the drugs in.
And
yeah.
worse.
And because if you see a little kid, you might think like, look at his grandmother and child. They're not going to smuggle anything in. You can't trust anybody when you go to jail. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Or snuggle anything.
Do you want to snuggle anything?
Hey, can we snuggle later? What are you bringing over?
But how terrible is this? So she uses her infant child grandchild to help her get that many drugs into a cop. So, like I mentioned, it was cocaine, heroin, and she was going into a DCI. It was during a visitation, or DCI checked her out. Thankfully, the officers conducted a very thorough search of visitors, and they located the contraband with their K-9 dogs. But yeah, they said that they conducted a free air sniff of her vehicle in the parking lot. They said on top of that 687 grams of heroin and cocaine that was located in the vehicle, they also found some in the baby car seat.
That's common.
Yeah.
They talk about that a lot.
Is that common? That's terrible.
I know, but they talk about a lot of people who smuggle drugs. They'll put it in like the baby carriage, the different things.
I've heard, and that's why I didn't know if it was common. But I've heard
No, I'm saying they'll put it in with the
the
kid.
essentials, the diaper bag and stuff. No, I've heard to the point where it's so bad where they've actually put it in kids' diapers.
Well, that's what I was waiting to hear, to be honest with you.
I sure hope not. That was terrible. But yeah, so of course DCF responded and provided care and safe placement for the infant because Melissa, grandma, is not doing a very good job at being a grandma.
Well, now she doesn't have to worry about...
Well, no, she's in jail.
Yeah, I was going to say, she doesn't worry about visiting anymore. She's going to be right there.
Yeah. She's
now
in,
she can wave to her.
She's in jail.
Yeah, how you doing?
She's in jail for trafficking in heroin and cocaine and introduction of contraband into a correctional facility and child abuse and neglect and possession of drug paraphernalia. Yeah. So,
She's jammed up.
yeah, it's terrible.
That's it.
It is. And we got another person who tried to get away in a jet ski. So this is interesting. I've never heard of him. He is a Miami rapper called Spot'em Gotham. Rapper, his name is Nehemiah Spot'em Gotham Harden.
I'll let you borrow the album I have.
Oh, yeah?
He just dropped a new one. Jimmy's got it.
Oh, okay. I guess he's known for his success of this song called Beatbox. It's a single.
Oh, I
they
love
said
that.
it climbed Billboard Hot 100, 12th spot in 2020. Number 12.
That's hot.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's a beatbox.
It is. It is the Beatbox single is what they call it. Well,
$50, I can't air it.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably 75.
He's a young dude, 20 years old, Jacksonville, but this happened in like the Miami, I don't know, Miami area. So I guess he's facing charges of fleeing and eluding law enforcement officer and all kinds of stuff. And they're saying that it's because he was out on bond for cases of aggravated assault with a firearm or possession. And he decided he was going to be like, peace out. And I don't know if he was trying to go to Cuba like that one guy. But yes, he used a jet ski as a form of transportation to get away from the cops.
Thanks a lot, everybody. I got to go.
Yeah. So, he was riding on an orange jet ski on Monday. And it looks like officers were chasing him. And they said he was at risk of risking people's lives and property during the pursuit on Sunday. Started near the Miami Marine Stadium in Virginia Key. And they were able to track him down. And now he is going to be back in jail. So I guess they say that this guy is no stranger to being in trouble with the law. They said he's been getting in all kinds of stuff since he was like 15 years old. So, yeah. So it looks like he'll be going back to jail.
Time to leave him there.
Yeah. And then we have, because I teased this one. So, yeah, we got a guy who was outside of a Wendy's. He was in the parking lot. And he probably wasn't the first guy he asked, but for some reason this guy, it just pissed him off when he was like, hey, can I have some nuggets? He just asked the dude if the guy would pay for some nuggets. The victim, we're going to call him. And the victim told John Earl Taylor that he only had enough money for himself.
Makes sense.
And so he proceeded to enter the Wendy's, probably had his lunch, went out, and John Earl Taylor is still waiting for him outside, and he approaches him. This time he approaches him pointing a semi-automatic gun with an extended magazine. He told him, give me your gold chain and your car keys. And dude, of course, did because he was in fear for his life. He complied with his demands and he got into the victim's car and took off. Well, he lasted about a day. This had him on a Thursday, and a little later on a Friday, the burglary detective spotted the victim's car. And then they saw the guy getting into the car, that Taylor dude. So they ended up chasing him. He fled from cops, but eventually crashed the car. So poor guy is out of the chain and now has got a wrecked car.
Smashed car.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah. So Taylor did get injured. He was transported to the Jackson North Medical Center. But once he was cleared, just treated for minor injuries, now he is hanging out in the Metro West Detention Center, facing charges of armed robbery, carjacking, fleeing and eluding police, and driving with a suspended license. And that is Hear What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. You guys give us all the ammunition, and we make sure you hear about it. Crazy stories all the time. It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. We'll come back. Jimmy's going to tell us about a guy who commutes 4 hours, but there's a catch. There's always a catch. We'll be back. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
iHeartRadio, let's go! A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today, with a few showers and thunderstorms developing mainly inland into the late afternoon. Highs today will stay in the upper 80s, still feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight, with lows dropping down to the 70s and the chance for an isolated coastal shower.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This summer, fire up your imagination with Audible. Listen to comedies, thrillers, mysteries, and more. It's everything you want in audio entertainment, all in the Audible app. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's a can't miss summer on today. This week, we'll help you plan your summer getaway. Plus, the star of Minions, Steve Carell. And Keith Urban kicks off your weekend. Watch the Today Show every morning on NBC.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop, exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now, 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Donnie Aaron's, home of the 3-for-1. All prices are half or less than buy one, get one free. Donnie Aaron's rewards are back, so there are free fireworks for everyone. Full inventory, low prices. Donnie Aaron's arsenal of fireworks, just west of the Turnpike on Glades Road in Boca Raton.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Some things sound so good you can almost taste it. Like Bluebell Strawberry Lemonade Ice Cream. Delicious strawberry ice cream swirled with lemonade sherbet and sprinkled with lemon-flavored flakes. It's better than you can imagine.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Giving it your all on the court? Make sure you have the right partner by your side. Highland's Leg Cramps Quick Dissolve Tablets. America's #1 leg cramp relief solution for over 10 years. No water needed, no stomach upset, just fast, effective relief. Also available in caplets. Highland's Leg Cramps. To healthy competition and beyond. Available at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Brightline track work continues in Boca Raton. Northwest 2nd Street closed from Northwest 1st Ave to Dixie Highway. Your best alternate there, Palmetto Park Road. Palm Beach expressways look good and accident-free. Make sure that you slow down for bicycles on your ride today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Are you ready for summer? Wherever summer takes you, make sure you take your favorite radio station with you on your adventures with the free iHeartRadio app. That's right, no matter how far from home you travel, this station, the music you love, and the best podcasts in the world will be right there with you in your pocket.
Summer soundtrack.
Sunscreen, flip-flops, and the free iHeart app.
Greek, baby, it's me, Cinnamon. I'm so excited for our date tonight. I love how you call it a blind date like it's the first time. I'm getting my toes done right now, the color you like. I'm gonna be wearing nothing but my bibble tonight, the one you got from IDC. Is Rich gonna let you borrow the Bentley? Hope so. Bye, smoochums.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Oh, man. He even threw a sponsor in there, too. I love it.
Nice.
IDC. He's going to wear his bibble. They make me laugh.
Our audience is the best.
Love
No
it.
doubt about it. You guys do a great job every day. You give us 2 ears and we give you entertainment, bar none. Jimmy's in house. Good afternoon. Morning.
Hello and good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hey, good afternoon.
Am I correct in saying this or am I incorrect? Do we have somebody on hold?
We do. We have Mike on the line, and Mike has something he wants to clear up. Mike, what's going on, pal?
Yeah. Good afternoon, guys. Been listening to you guys for a very long time. I have a couple friend. I've known for over 7 years. There was an incident in Wilton Manors on Friday night where there was a gun involved due to the guy wearing a Donald Trump shirt. There's a lot of misleading information and slander being thrown over Facebook, TikTok about the guy's girlfriend and him personally. I would like to clarify some of those things up, if it's possible. I don't know if you heard the story of it yet. It's been all over Channel 10 and Fox News.
No, we have not.
It happened Friday night.
Go ahead.
Friday night in Wilton Manors. This couple met at Rumors, a bar that used to be open there in 2014. Been together ever since. Very, very good ties with the gay community. He went out Friday night, played poker at one of the local bars. He had his Trump shirt on, which he's entitled to his free speech.
His opinion.
As soon as he walked in the door, he was targeted and provoked throughout the night. He even went into the bathroom out of the consideration of his fellow friends, turned his shirt inside out so what was on the front wasn't seen or nobody could read it.
Okay.
Later on that night, one of the customers in that bar stole his cell phone and threw it in the trash. No one knew it was thrown in the trash until the next morning when his girlfriend found it in the dumpster of the trash bag of that bar. The incident went outside the bar. He was talking outside about his phone. There was a customer or security guard, whatever he was, and got aggressive with the guy, threatened to assault the guy and throw him through a window. The guy got up out of his seat, and in defense, the guy being accused of all the accusations, allegedly accused of a hate crime by some of the community, he took a step back. He did have a pistol on him, which he's legally allowed to do. He has a carry permit. He didn't do nothing illegal. The guy got up out of his seat, tried to attack him, stepped towards him. So the alleged person, he did pull out his pistol, but he did not aim it at anybody. He didn't point it. He didn't threaten to shoot anybody. And now there's a lady on Facebook and TikTok and a couple other people blowing it out of proportion that I went there to attack them and this and that. All those accusations are false.
Okay.
It was 100% self-defense, and I was there and I witnessed the whole thing. He did not in any way instigate anything. Yes, maybe the shirt had a lot to do with it, but that's his right. That's his freedom of speech right. He can wear what he wants.
Now, have you told the authorities this? The information you have about this incident?
Well, his arrest was wrong, too. He wasn't asked any questions. He wasn't asked this side of the story. They only got one side of the story. They're not aware that he was actually in there for 4 hours.
But that's where you should go, pal. You should go there and talk to the authorities, the police, and let them know what happened if you have...
As a witness.
As a witness of this whole situation. Telling us is great, and whoever listens to the radio station, but if you want to help out this individual, you should go to the police and say, hey, I was there, I was a witness, and this is what went down. I'm sure they're looking for, what happened, like any situation. They want to find out the truth.
He's already got an attorney. He spent 2 nights in jail for the situation. Even on his girl's birthday on Saturday was her birthday, and he spent that day and night in jail.
Well, I guess the issue is, I mean, he can have a gun. You were saying that, but it was at a bar and he was drinking. I mean, from the reports I'm reading, they're saying that he was intoxicated and had a loaded gun.
He wasn't intoxicated. He had 4 beers in 4 hours, and it's a bar restaurant, and he did not sit at the bar at all. Legally, you can carry your firearm, and if you don't go over the legal limit of the federal law, you can possess your firearm. Now, the police also did not give him a blood alcohol test, a sobriety test, or a breathalyzer test. So how can they prove that he was intoxicated? The cop told him that, I've been doing my job long enough, we don't have to give you a test. Now, in the state law and the federal law, in an incident like that, you have to legally get a blood alcohol test, which the Wilton Manor Police Department did not do.
Well, like I said, I think you should go to the authorities. That's my opinion. Go to the police, tell them what you know, and try to help out this person.
Yeah, because of you being a witness there, I mean, you have to, because all the other reports, I pulled up the story quickly, and everything that I am reading is basically what you're saying. But, I mean, what you're saying is you saw the truth. They're saying completely opposite. All the reports are saying that he was intoxicated, belligerent, approaching patrons in the bar, and these are according to witnesses that talked to the cops. So if you have another side of the story, then that's who you need to go to.
Yeah.
Because right now, all fingers are pointing that he was the one in the wrong, and I don't know, I wasn't there, but that's what it looks like according to the news sites.
Yeah, and don't stop there. Go to the media too.
Yeah.
Make sure that they get that side of the story too, because it doesn't look like they have that.
No.
Look, that's one of the nicest couples I've known, and he's got the greatest heart. He is an a-hole, and he'll admit that, but he's not there to hurt anybody or anything like that. And now they're slandering his girlfriend, putting stuff about her on social media, going after her sending messages to her brother. They even put his daughter on social media because he has a picture with his daughter, and they even put his picture with his daughter on social media. And she's under 18. She has nothing to do with this.
Well, again, I would go to the authorities. Like Franny said, she pulled up a couple quick articles, and if you saw everything the way you say, then just go to the authorities and try to help your friend, or go to his attorney and let him know and become a witness.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it doesn't make sense that they're dragging his daughter and his girl into it. It absolutely doesn't. But the world of social media doesn't make sense. There's so many trolls out there.
Very true.
You just can't stop them, and it sucks.
Yeah. But you got the message out there, so hopefully that'll help out a little bit there, Mike. Good luck to all of you.
I greatly appreciate that, guys. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Take care, bud.
It is the Penthouse, and it is a Taco Tuesday lap dance. Find me tonight in Boca. I'll give you a taco and a lap dance. Your order, whatever you want.
Okay, so this has not been the only time you've thrown this out. No, I'm just curious. Has it ever happened? Has anybody found you and they got a taco and a lap dance?
Why do you think he keeps doing it?
They've seen me once or twice.
Did they get a taco and a lap dance?
No, they passed on both. They just wanted to say,
really?
yeah. I didn't have any tacos, and the music wasn't good at the one time.
Oh, so you're not really giving out tacos and lap dances. These are false promises.
Bingo.
All right.
Hold on, ready?
Just want to know.
Love the show. I'll give you a taco and a lap dance. You got to find me. I'll be at
But they
Salt.
did, and you're like, I didn't have any tacos, and the music sucked.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't feel the music.
Yeah.
I had to feel it.
Or maybe we just use it as filler.
Yeah. And they didn't have any tacos on you either.
Maybe.
Just go to Taco Bell and just carry a bunch of tacos in your back pocket. So when people come up to you, be like, here's a taco.
What is this Taco Bell you speak of?
Oh, boy.
877-927-6969. Now what am I going to do tonight? We'll be back.
We're still your at-work station, even if your work happens to be on the kitchen table. Bed. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hi, I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Jennifer Collins. Mostly sunny and hot today, with a few showers and thunderstorms developing mainly inland until late afternoon. Highs today will stay in the upper 80s, still feeling like the high 90s. Partly cloudy and warm tonight, with lows dropping down to the 70s and the chance for an isolated coastal shower.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This summer, Fire up your imagination with Audible. Listen to comedies, thrillers, mysteries, and more. It's everything you want in audio entertainment, all in the Audible app. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted every community in the U.S. differently. We spoke with Dr. Sheldon Ricklin, family medicine physician and associate professor of family and preventive medicine at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, about the spread of the virus through the Asian American and Pacific Islander communities.
So COVID-19 has actually been a devastating impact on many of our Asian American Pacific Islander communities. I know among where I work in Arkansas, in Northwest Arkansas, in July of 2020, CDC had come out with a report from doing their investigative work over there. But 9% of the cases back then in summer of 2020 were of Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander, mainly the Marshallese community there. 19% of the hospitalization were also among the same population, up to 38% of the deaths were also of that community. So it has had a significant impact in the different people of color communities.
To find COVID-19 vaccines and boosters near you, check out vaccines.gov.
When you get a call from a top NBA player who was injured in a car crash by a drunk driver and faces a career-ending injury, you know you must bring your A game. And you also feel grateful that your reputation as the world's largest injury firm, with hundreds and hundreds of verdicts and billions in recoveries for our clients, has been recognized. Results matter, reputation matters, choices matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, or thepeople.com.
Hi, I'm Victoria Salinas, FEMA's Acting Deputy Administrator for Resilience. Hurricane season is here, and you are in a neighborhood that could flood. Here are some low and no-cost tips to help you get set. Store documents like passports and birth certificates in a flood-safe place. Elevate items that you want to protect. Toss out the debris from gutters and drains. Visit floodsmart.gov/set and ready.gov to learn more.
Imagine buying a pair of sneakers and getting a soothing, gentle foot massage like you'd get during a relaxing pedicure just by walking. Skechers' new Massage Fit sneakers. Because Skechers, the comfort technology company, has designed a unique innovation that makes it feel like you're pampering your feet with a gentle massage in every step. The secret is Skechers' new patented wave technology on the sole that gently massages your feet while you're walking around. Find them for men and women at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
They say to never mess with the classics, but Panera did just that and more with our new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. By using pan-seared chicken, our secret garlic aioli recipe, Parmesan crisps, and pickle chips, all on a buttery brioche roll. Because if no one messed with the classics, you'd never have a chicken sandwich this good. New Chef's Chicken Sandwiches from Panera. Only $1 delivery fee when you order on our app. Restrictions apply. For details, visit PaneraBread.com/delivery info.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through EasyCater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak? Over here. Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 on the Turnpike, looking good along the Palm Beaches. Our drive times are up to speed. Boynton Beach Boulevard closed from Military to Congress for that emergency sewer repair. Use Old Boynton Road or Woolbright instead. Will be closed through July 3rd. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
I'm Roger Waters, and this is not a drill.
This is the real deal. Pink Floyd's Roger Waters' This Is Not a Drill North American tour rolls across the U.S.
How would you like to join me on tour?
Here's your chance to win a V.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. It's still Taco and Lap Dance Tuesday in my book. Jimmy's here.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello, hello.
And we got a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, Kyrie Irving is opting in. That means he's going to play with the Brooklyn Nets next year for a measly $36 million, 0.5. How he's doing it, I don't know. And also, Westbrook said also today he's going to stay with the Lakers for $46 million. Wow. The money these guys make blow my mind. Not that they don't deserve it. They make millions of dollars. I know the team makes it and all that other jazz, but this is some serious money. Never thought you would see these kind of contracts. Yankees won again last night. They are 54-20, best record in the major leagues. Go Yanks. They were trailing last night up to the fifth inning, and then they scored 6 runs. Stanton hit a homer, and they won 9-5. And Deshaun Watson might find out his fate this week by the NFL. He might find out how many games he is getting suspended, or
You're
maybe
fired.
or maybe he's not getting suspended at all. I'm betting over 10 games. We did yesterday on the Greek Zone, and we said 6 games, but we're going to go over 10 and see what happens. You like listening to us? You'll love watching us even more. If you go to our website, Real TV, check it out. You'll see us right there. And it's sponsored by Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open every day to 5 a.m. And the beautiful ladies are always there to make any day a lot better. And that is your last trifecta of the day. Peace.
Don't forget, open bar 2 to 4 Wednesdays and Fetish Fridays. Love Monroe's.
Wow. And what is it? Tito's and a Tomahawk? $100 Tito's Tomahawk on Tuesdays? Yep.
Hello.
So something we've been hearing about for a while, and we've been seeing the projects and the expansions going up. A representative with Disney confirmed to the Orlando Business Journal that the train will now travel directly from, I know. So it's going to go directly from International Drive in Orlando to Tampa. There was supposed to be that stop in Disney Springs. And I think, I was excited about it. I don't head up that way that often, but I was like, once that train gets going, Disney, here I come.
I think that a lot of people will.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's still going to get you to International Drive, whatever. I guess you Uber it. But yeah, Disney spokesperson Avery Mayer released a statement saying that the configuration for the new route that they're putting in does not support a Disney Springs station. And as a result, we don't anticipate being part of the project. So it announced its agreement with Disney to build that train station in Disney Springs back in November of 2020. And so it was all gung-ho for a while until yesterday. And so, they said last year we were asked by several community leaders to explore alternative alignments for our planned expansion from Orlando International Airport to Tampa. And this is the senior VP of Brightline. And the original plan called for a single station at Disney Springs, along with a broad range of stakeholders. They thought this was going to be great. It was going to be a thing that happened. And yes, Disney Springs is the one, or the people over at Disney are the ones saying, yeah, it just doesn't going to make sense for us, which I think it would make complete sense. Yeah.
But it was that problem they had with Mickey.
Is that it? That damn Mickey.
I bet that was it.
It's because I punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Franny punched him.
That's the problem.
After Franny punched Mickey Mouse, everything else just went south.
Either that or after that couple tried to get engaged and the employees told them to get off that stage, too. That wasn't too long ago. They're getting some bad press lately.
They are. And I did not punch Mickey in the face.
If you're
right?
just
if you're just listening, somebody accused me of that, and it was not me. But yeah, so the Walt Disney World, the plans for Brightline have been canceled.
So there's still going to be a stop. So the extension that's going up to Orlando is going to have a stop on International Drive.
Yes, it looks like International Drive, and then from there it'll take Tampa.
To Tampa,
will be the next stop.
Well, I guess that does make, I mean, if there's going to be a stop in Orlando, that would probably be the best. I mean, that pretty much connects the north and south sides of Orlando to get you to the, all the different theme parks.
Yeah, but man, how awesome. And that's like, it just seemed like it was just a perfect partnership, right?
Yeah, you would think people would go up there all the time.
This car-free connection, millions of visitors go there all the time around the state and just take right there to Walt Disney World. But
how many people does Brightline hold on that train?
I don't know, G-Man.
80, 100?
No, more than that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay, I didn't know.
I don't know.
It seems small when I see it.
Well, yeah, we got different carts. I think there's 3 or 4 carts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's definitely, I think, more than 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm dying to try it one day. To go south.
Yeah.
Maybe check it out. I know everybody raves about it and loves doing it. That sucks for Disney, like you said. But you go to Tampa and get to the strip clubs up there.
Well, that's the important part, right?
Go see Tom Brady.
Screw Mickey. Get to the strippies.
A lot of different things.
But
you
again,
do.
I don't know. I know this sucks, but I mean, you once you're on International Drive, I mean, there's shuttles there. There's all kinds of God bless you.
Yeah.
All kinds of ways to get around and Uber. So I mean, you still get to the area. So it still allows us here in South Florida a nice means to get up to the area.
Yeah. And I mean, International Drive is kind of a nightmare, but it is what it is. 240 passengers, it says.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I would have lost that bet.
Yeah, absolutely, because you said 80 to 100. Yeah. So I think we all have.
It's not that funny.
I think we all have exes. So, but most of us have exes, right? Unless you've been with the same person your whole entire life.
And you're very lucky.
And that's happened.
Yeah,
that has.
God bless.
Yes, there are a lot of people who are in those situations. But I think we have some exes, and some are good, and some are bad. Some you don't ever want to see again. Some maybe you see every day. I don't know. The Greek stays friends with a lot of his exes.
We're friendly, yes.
Yes, you are
Love
friendly.
the show.
Yes.
We are friendly.
Yeah. But if you interact, there's definitely, and I love because you see them all the time on on Instagram or Facebook. People take screenshots. There's accounts that are specifically for screenshots that like exes will send you, and they're pretty savage, right? So there are some that people send. This one isn't even that savage. It literally is a girl who is sending. She does a screenshot of a text that she gets from her ex. And it literally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 hellos, but different ones, different times.
Okay.
She does not respond back, not even once.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's
dude
just
keeps
individual.
on. Hello, 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 hello. It goes on for like different days. Like he just continues. Hello, hello. I love this. It's kind of like the new phone this, who this, someone else. Miss you millions. Hope you're doing amazing.
Actually, so we got to put it in audio if I can get back to that.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, it is. Over and over and over again.
Hello.
But yeah, so like, people saying, hey, I miss you millions, hope you're amazing. And then you get this, who is this kind of thing.
That hurt.
Who dis? New phone.
Yep, new phone, who dis.
That hurts.
Yes. And then somebody posted one that says, the honest truth is we just have a lot of history together. It's crazy, good, bad, ugly, nice. We could make a movie. And she responds, yeah, a horror film is how she responds.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That was brutal.
Nice.
And I thought that was a girl saying it to him. It was a guy saying it to her.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
And anything you put in print.
your face.
Yeah, anything you put in print is tough.
Yeah.
I mean, saying something, like my buddy told me the other day, his ex texted him like 74 times in a day.
Yeah.
That's a ton.
That's a lot. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And my brother talks about that as a therapist. He always says when people break up, like people send texts like 70, 50, 40 a day. I can't imagine. That's a ton of, Jimmy, that's a lot of text.
That's a lot of text.
That is.
That's a lot of money.
Yes. This is a weird text message and favor to ask an ex, and it has no response to that. But they said that it's titled "One Last Favor, Please," and it says, "I know you hate me, but I just found out I still have worms. But I need your help.
God. What?
But I need your help talking to those ladies in the clinic in Spanish, please." What?
No, that's brutal.
What?
Wow.
That takes it to a new level.
Oh my goodness.
Got time to find a new clinic.
Yeah. Unless maybe he's like stuck in Mexico or something. I don't know.
Eesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
One last favor. That's more than a favor. That's pretty.
Yes, that is.
And you got to also think when you're sending them to somebody, they might be with somebody else. They might show it to the other person. You know, it's one thing years ago you would say, hey, you know what? Jimmy called me and said this or Greek said that. But now that you have proof, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it is. And and that's what I said. There's definitely different Instagram pages that have, I mean, I think I follow a couple of them that are designated to people to put in those funny text messages that they're receiving from their exes.
And they're not really meant to be funny. I mean, they're just.
Oh, no, they're doing. That's why they're sending it to them. Because they're like, look how savage I was. Look how funny this is. Yeah, no, they're definitely meant to be funny. So if you, I mean, well, we're kind of close to it, but next time we'll try to play. I'm just curious if we can get our own audience to send us some of their text messages that they've sent to people.
I have found one of my old phones the other day, and it's amazing how you could see relationships through old text messages. I mean, like from a couple of years ago, and they were all intact. I plugged the phone in, but wow, you really can. It can be good or bad, but you can see a lot. It doesn't have to be with the opposite sex; it could be the same sex. Could be your boss, could be anybody. But you follow the thread, and you can see a lot of stuff. You're like, wow.
So one good thing about Facebook memories, every now and then you get a good look back at how things were.
Yep.
Some time ago.
True.
It's only one image or one post or something like that, but still gives you an idea of how things were.
I love this. This one's super simple and to the point. It goes quick. Bang or no? Up to you. And the response back is no. And he goes, copy. Copy that.
Copy that.
Copy.
Copy that, Maverick.
Quick, bang or no? Up to you. No. Copy.
I mean, there's a better way to say it, like bang or not. I mean, like, you know, wouldn't mind having a drink with you tonight and, you know, maybe have some, you know, I don't know, alone time. But bang or not, I think your odds are going in that they're not great.
I got a feeling if you're sending that text, either A, you're hammered, or B, there's a possibility it might come back as a yes.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
there might be some sort of openness there.
Yeah, people talk about text messages they send to other people, obviously after 12, or like you just said, hammered, and then they'll think about it the next day. Shouldn't have said that, or something like that.
Oh yeah, how many phone calls or texts would we like back when we were, or you know, like social media posts in general that we'd like to have back?
Yeah, I think in the text it's brutal when you're saying stuff or you don't remember. If you're drinking and you pick up the phone, you call an ex, or vice versa. I mean, you know, you just say whatever. But.
Whatever.
Say
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you're putting out there, you got to remember people are going to see it. I mean, that's the bottom line. Love the show.
Bottom line. That's the bottom line.
Jimmy, do we have somebody on hold?
Yeah, we got Paco on the line. Hey, Paco, what's going on? You want a taco, Paco?
Que paso? Yes, I forgot it was Tuesday. Franny, you want a taco with me? This a little bit quickly. I heard yesterday. Is this true? You punched Mickey Mouse?
I did not punch Mickey Mouse, Paco. Let's not start this rumor.
Mickey Mouse said a comment about Franny's ass.
I was there.
I have never punched anything or anyone in the face. Yes, I did say I punched my husband in the face, but that was in my sleep accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally.
I have never done it on purpose in a malicious manner.
Okay, I call next Tuesday because you got to go. I had to call. I forgot.
All right.
Taco next Tuesday.
All right, for tacos.
Go to Boca for a lap dance and a taco.
Yeah.
I'll be at Salt tonight. Find me.
Paco's Tacos.
Paco's Tacos.
Yes.
I don't know where Salt is. I just know how to get there. I don't know the exact street.
I don't know where it is. I just know how to get there. That makes sense.
I can't give somebody directions. That's the bottom line.
Look out. Here I come.
And tomorrow we'll pick up on this if you guys have ever sent a bad text message or something that you thought was good. I like
Yeah,
the
really. Send your good ones, or even better, the responses that you send back if an ex sent you a text, like trying to hook up or trying to get a favor or something after they kind of treated you poorly or something. I'd love to hear your responses.
Yep.
That one was funny. Bang or not? Copy.
Nope.
Copy that.
Got it.
Roger Wilco.
Oh man, it just cracks you up. Some of the ones that you hear. But like I said, my buddy said, I just can't believe how many times you can text somebody. Because the person, the more and more you're texting them, is getting more and more mad, obviously. So you got to think about that, too. You don't want to piss them off so much if you want them back in your life.
An ex?
Yeah.
You mean constantly trying to go back to him?
Well, no, I just mean, like, even if it's somebody you're texting, like, I can't think of anybody I might have texted, I don't know, 5-7 times in a day, and that's a lot, in a conversation. About somebody I was dating or with. Well, you start going, you got to go?
This one's good. So the guy responds back, or he texts bitch, and she goes, ha, I've been called worse. And he responds back, like, ? She goes, your girlfriend.
Oh, damn. Nice. Nice.
Man,
nice. That's a slam dunk.
Look at Brandy. That was brutal. Like your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some I found some really good ones in here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
All right, but one more. Tease me one more time.
Do you want me to tease you with one more?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Get that drop.
I love this one. Simple. I called. She responds back, yeah, I watched it ring. Like, they're just, like, simple. Like,
oh, nice.
Pay
okay,
attention.
That's good. Okay.
I'm not answering, though.
All right.
I love this. Hey, long time no talk. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I've been meaning to call you. I'm busy. Jimmy, great job. Thank you so much for everything you do. And behind the mic, in front of the mic, the blog, you do so much every day. Can't thank you enough. Mean it from the bottom of my heart. So thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Greek. Thank you, Francis. And thank you for listening.
I got a good one here. The guy goes, you need me to move on and forget me? She goes, how am I supposed to forget you when every time I go outside, I see things that remind me of you, like garbage bins and dog crap? But she uses the S word. How am I supposed to?
Wow.
That's strong. That's
My
strong.
God.
That's strong like bull.
My God.
Hi. Yes, no, thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, G-Man. Thank you for listening.
We didn't thank you yet.
How about parting words?
Oh, yeah, no, it's parting words, too. Love the show.
You got the drop, go ahead. The drop's better than me.
And the little Greek parting words?
Love the show.
It's a
better than
great
me.
show today.
Love the show. You guys had a good time, so did we. So guess what? We'll meet and you buy me a taco.
We know you had a good time.
Of course you had a good time. You were with us.
Of course.
Come on, stop beating the bush. It was 4 days. All right. Give or take, as the screw flies.
As the screw flies.
Have a good day, afternoon, and enjoy yourself. Peace.
Good day, afternoon. Woo!
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your shot at $1,000 is coming up in just a few minutes.